All right. Should be ready soon. One sec. All right. What is up, you guys? It's your boy Rob. Hello, Avarice. Back again. And we are going to be doing some Genshin Impact stuff today. We got a bunch to do. I have to catch up with a lot of 3.4. I have not watched any of the videos. So I guess I missed out on all of those super fun. Yeah, I missed out on all the primos and all that stuff. But I know we are going to be doing the Lantern Rite. Nope. Just wanted to make sure I am good. I am. Yeah. I've never done a Lantern Rite. I stopped just before the very first Lantern Rite, and I missed the second. So I'm very, very excited for this. Yeah, without further ado, that's what we're going to do today. We're going to check out those videos. Then we're going to dive in and do some Genshin. We're going to do some Alhaitham polls. I'm very excited to play as him and to play as Yao Yao. So without further ado, I'm not going to do that for now. Let me do this, my stream. Right? Yeah, there we go. All right, this is our first. The trailer for the Lantern Rite.
Bidding farewell to the past and embracing the
Shenhe.
present with joy.
But still don't have Shenhe. It's been so long. Baiju. Are we gonna get Baiju this year? Is a big question as well.
Music festival this year.
A music festival.
Myself, how could I possibly resist the temptation to come take a look? If we actually managed to make the iridescence for a Lantern Rite Grand concert a reality,
John Chongming.
anyone else perform the opening act? A Lantern Rite music festival?
If the sound of music can
All
flow
right.
like the rivers and streams, perhaps the souls of those who have gone before us will hear the song of a new era.
A Lantern Rite music festival. I'm on board.
What am I doing, Claire? I did a performance for everyone.
The burgeoning Grace Yao Yao. Adorable.
You, Claire, you're up.
Our newest little.
Hey, go away.
Oh, that's beautiful. And we got Hu Tao coming out next in a few weeks. And Yelan. Very excited. I don't have Hu Tao, I don't have Yelan. And I do want to get a Staff of Homer too.
From violating matters regarding human evolution to attempting the forbidden and fearing none, the six
Exquisite
cardinal
night
sins are
chambers.
the origin of all evil in this world.
What was that?
Outsider! You're coming.
Ooh, is that a new Eremite? A fire Eremite? Electro Scorpions.
Nightmare that I can't recall. And the best guise is when you believe your own lies.
Oh, ooh, admonishing instruction. Alhaitham. That's a wind. No, is that the wind Eremite or no? That might be a new one. That's a Dendro Eremite. So it's two new Eremites. That's sunflower? Oh, is that like a ruined serp? A sandworm? A desert worm? Or a fish? It kind of looks like a worm. the ibises. Our traveler. Oh, this is beautiful. The exquisite night chimes. As the year's end draws near, the bustling lantern Rite is approaching soon. You and Paimon return to Liyue Harbor, find yourselves pleasantly surprised how many old friends and special guests from abroad have gathered. And one special guest from abroad. Alright. What else? Warrior's spirit. The capacity to bear the weight of charity and mercy and capability to wield both blade and might. Blah, blah, blah. An exceptional spirit returns. You and Paimon return to Inazuma, return to the Arataki gang. Beetle fighting. It's like a blooming re-encounter the Witch of the Purple Rose in the Land of Rich with her namesake. Overflowing mastery. Alright. I've seen one of those leaked. Hold on. I've seen Ayaka's. I haven't really looked at... Oh, wow. Lisa's is obtained from the event. Oh, 100%. That, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Very, very, very good. Spring Bloom Missive. A 4-star invite. I gotta check all my 4 stars and see. New weapon, Light of Foliar. Yo. Alright. That was pretty dope. Now we have to do... This one's going to be a little longer. I might be skipping ahead and skipping around a bit. And I love how it's decorated. All the lanterns are shaped like the ones you see in Liyue. Dun, 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 dun. Alright. This is beautiful. Alright. It's enjoyable. I just want to see when... That's not much longer. Then we're going to get started in the lantern, right? Happy New Year, travelers. Last year's flown by, and another lantern rite is upon us. While the people of Liyue are preparing for the festival, Genshin Project Team also has some new content to share with you. Let's take a look together. Let's do it, my guy.
A little get-together between friends.
Now, this is what we just watched.
And watching lanterns float into the sky, bidding farewell to the past.
From violating matters regarding human evolution to attempting the forbidden and fearing none, the 6
I know this is like a week and a half old. I just have not done it yet. Yogurt? Yeah, yogurt.
能和屏幕前的旅行者们一起共度海灯节，实在是件令人开心的事啊！
是啊，那么在海灯节来临之际，一位出生于璃月的可爱小姑娘瑶瑶也将会在。
Yo yo, yes.
老姚，今天有没有关于
We've all been very excited for Yo Yo.
哎，那肯定是有的。 瑶瑶这个角色虽然年龄很小，但在生活方面
She's very mature and organized to daily
能
life.
将各项生活事务
Can handle all sorts of things that life throws at her in
无
short
论是时
order.
常加班的干预，还
Whether
是
it's
对每天
Ganyu
生
or
活都不太
Shenhe,
熟悉的申鹤，都曾受到过瑶瑶的照顾。
Yao takes care of them
瑶
all.
絮絮叨叨的关心，大家估计都会有种熟悉和亲切的感觉。
哦，既然瑶瑶和甘雨、申鹤都有来往，
Acquainted with Ganyu and
难道说
Shenhe.
他也跟仙人们有些缘分？
不仅是有缘的程度，可以说缘分还不浅。
She has a bond with the
瑶瑶自小
Adepti.
常在山中玩耍
She's been playing in the
性情
mountains
天
since she was
然
little.
见怪不怪遇到仙人显圣也毫无
Pure,
惧色
simple
像灵月
personality.
界宗真君这些仙人都非常欣赏瑶瑶的这种个性，而歌尘浪士真君
And
也就是
Streetward
大家熟悉的
Rambler,
平老
also known as Madame
更是将
Ping,
瑶瑶收为
even
了
took
弟
Yao
子。
Yao as a disciple.
瑶
Oh,
瑶和她
okay.
的师姐香菱一样，也都会使用长枪进行战斗。不过她的枪术，也就是在绝云间这种卧虎藏龙的地方能够防身的水平了。
毕竟对于小小的瑶瑶来说啊，像这种
Literally has such a heavy, long weapon. Might be a little unwieldy.
是啊，所以如果旅行者想派瑶瑶参与协助战斗的话，发挥她的恢复能力，或许
Make
能让
use
她更加
of her
有
healing capabilities would play
在
more to
战
her
斗中
strength.
瑶瑶还会
Okay.
派出自己的随身伙伴机关
It's a
月桂
device called
作为
Yugui.
新加机关的月桂会投掷出白羽
Yugui
萝卜，既可以攻击敌人，又能恢复队友的生命值。
Attacks and restores
而
HP at
当
the same
瑶
time.
瑶
That's
使
cool.
用
When
元
Yao
素爆发的
uses
时
her
候，将会
burst,
释放出月桂的全部
Yugui's
潜
full
力
potential is
进入
unleashed during a special
在这种
state.
状态
In
下
this
瑶瑶的
state,
移速和草原
her
上抗
movement
性
speed
都
and
会得到
dendo
提升。
resistance
在
increases
瑶瑶冲
when
刺
she's sprinting,
跳跃
jumping, and
和奔跑
running.
时，还会和在场的月桂
Multiple
们
copies
一
of
起
Yugui on the
不
field
断
will
向
tag
周围的
along
敌
and
人扔出
constantly
白
throw
羽
white
萝卜。
radishes at nearby
和
opponents.
这么多月桂一起战斗啊，感觉画面也变得可爱了起来。
是啊，瑶瑶的一个特点就是和各种小动物非常亲近。毕竟瑶瑶从小一直在山中和家里人隐居，对于自然山川也有一种更强烈的归属感。她喜欢对着
Enjoys talking to
动
animals
物
much.
说话。在
I love
像
her
金蝶这
Yugui.
样的生
It
物
looks
时
very cute.
也
It's
会
no
经
Humpty
常
Dumpty
怕
or
看来瑶瑶虽
Dumpty.
然很会
Yeah,
照顾人，但行为上还是更偏
but
孩
it's
子气
cute.
除了生活经验丰富，瑶瑶也的确是个
She's
心性
innocent,
纯真
pure-hearted
可喜的小
child.
姑娘。她虽然从师傅那里学会了很多大道理，但却没办法
Jumpty
完
Dumpty,
全
there it
理解
is.
其中的意思。
It's no Dodoko or Jumpty Dumpty, but
一
it's
些笑
cute.
话。不过，成年人的生活毕竟对于瑶瑶还比较遥远，希望瑶瑶在此之前都可以一直保持她的天真善良，也希望大家能
I
够
hope
好
our
好
travelers
照
will take
顾
good
这位
care of
小
her.
姑娘。
Cute.
The weather's so nice. Let's go have a walk around the harbor.
Cute.
Yeah! Don't be scared. Go get him, Uruguay.
Yugui. Now, does it draw aggro is my question. Are you still... Cute.
Book learning alone is not enough.
And
to
we got
cultivate
Alhaitham.
intelligence. All those scholars in the academia are prime examples. Here you are.
Dun, 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 dun. That is a cool looking weapon.
Scatter.
Hmm.
3.4版本上线的另一位就是我们的老朋友
Is our old friend, the Alhaitham, the Academia Scribe.
艾尔海森。在此之前
Acting Grand Sage of the Academia.
神明，他的策划与执行力可能已经给旅行者们留下了非常深刻的印象。
这
Mm-hmm.
就是文弱的学术分子艾尔海森吗？虽然他一直在努力维持平静的生活方式，但像你所说的，艾尔海森作为拯救神明计划的核心人
One of
物
the key roles in saving the Archon, his extraordinary abilities become known.
恐怕会在未
His
来引来
future
更多的
would
变化
probably herald many
没错
changes.
就像大伟哥猜想的那样，他的传说任务天损
New
之章
story
讲的就
quest.
是前任大贤者阿扎尔离开以后，
It's about his
阿尔
time
海
as the
森
acting
在
Grand Sage after the
期间
departure of
故事
Grand Sage
在
Azar.
须弥的风波结束，虚空系统关闭之后，
Shutting down of the
正面
Acacia,
还
the
是没有解
Crisis,
决的难题。
Academia still has
而艾
many
尔海森
problems.
身为代理贤者
I wonder if we're gonna
当
see
前
Kaveh, his
这个
roommate.
智谋的角色也将会面临新的考验。不过，无论发生什么，艾尔海森
Whatever happens,
都
Alhaitham's mind will
保
remain
持着
calm
冷
and
静和
clear.
清醒，能从更宏观的视角找到病灶，最高效率的去解决问题。
所以说，相比于情绪
First use
艾尔海
logic,
森
yep.
更喜欢用事实来说话。
I did like Alhaitham during the story. Obviously, Dia was probably my favorite in the story, so I'm very excited for 3.5. They already released the 3.5 drip with Dia and Mika.
毕竟他对社交活动一直不怎么感兴趣啊。阿尔海森平时的生活也十分规律，工作也是按点下班，绝不要指望在休息时间咨询他任何工作上的。
Admonishing instruction.
这样一
I
个
love
非常
it.
自我、充满个性、
Self-absorbed, full of personality, but keeps it low
他显然是
profile.
拥有一套独属于他的原则和观念。
哈哈哈哈！看起来啊，想要与艾尔海森打交道的
If you
话，
want to make friends with Alhaitham, you better think wisely about how to approach him. I think I'm just going to throw a bunch of money at him and hope I summon him.
有怎样的表现
I
呢
think？that's the key here.
在战斗过程中，阿尔海森也会非常的注重效率，他将会借助灼光镜来攻击敌人。
Light
当他
chisel
释放元素战
mirrors.
技时，会在身边形成灼光镜，将自己的攻击转变为草元素伤害。在命中敌人时，灼光镜还会进行协同战斗。
Okay.
阿尔海森持有的灼光
The
镜
number of
数量
mirrors
就会
that he
影响
has
灼光镜
affect
的
the amount of
攻击伤
damage
害
done by their
也会改变
coordinated
它的元素
attacks.
爆发造成伤害的次数。因此，掌握好战斗节奏，灵活利用灼光镜的力量，是阿尔海森战斗的关键。他也拥有多种手段来产生灼光镜。
Yeah, very sort of generating
阿尔
that.
海森合成武器突破
When
素材
Alhaitham
时
crafts a
也会
weapon
带
ascension
获得
materials, he
2
has a
倍的
chance to
产出。
double the product.
两位新角
That's
色的
cool.
情况我们也都初步了解了。我们还是来给大家
Let's
介绍一
introduce
下
the specific
新版
arrangement of the new
具体安排吧
version's event
可能有不少旅
wishes.
行者已经等候多时了。
好的，在3.4版本，阿尔海森与降魔大圣
Alhaitham and the Conqueror of Demon Zhao. Again, Zhao will appear in the first event. Yayo will appear boosted.
许愿中并提升获取概率。而老朋友胡桃
Old friends Hu Tao and Yilan will be in the second
也
half.
获得概率 up。新的5星单手剑彩叶翠光也将会在
Foliar
5星单手剑中
Incision
出现。有关新武器的具体情报，还请各位旅行者留意一下官方的后续公告。
It is a beautiful looking
希望两位新
weapon.
伙伴的加入能够给大
I
家
hope these two new companions will bring you more interesting experiences.
有关他们的故事，
We'll find out.
盼望着各位旅行者能够早日来游戏中进行体验吧。
感谢老妖。那么再给大家带来新伙伴的信息。
Now that we've introduced the new characters, let's take a short break.
接下来啊，我们还会有其他几位研发组。可以可以。
That's a big break there, yeah.
看上去二位已经等候多时了。
Looks like both of you have been waiting a while. As usual, like, let's make instruction first.
行者们好，我是场景美术
Lei and
我是
Kendo.
关卡设计师千岛。
哎，
战斗
欢迎欢迎欢迎。那么今天两位同学要给我们带来什么样的新
Kind
内
of
容
new
呢？
content have you brought us? Yes,
在
tell
热闹的
me.
海灯节之余啊，
We're starting with the lantern, right?
对，也会在3.4版本中为各位旅行者们献上
A new area in Sumeru, the desert of Har.
是的，
Rodamaveth.
今天罗亮也是
Let me
献
go
上
back and
虚拟
read
的
that.
新区域。
The desert of Hadramaveth. Hadramaveth. The desert's border stretches on. Legend has it that between the countless scimitar-shaped ravines that cut across the desert plains, a lost city of old lies hidden with a wandering tribe seeking refuge in its ruins. Perhaps among the incessant sandstorms that seem to erode all things, encompassed by history, a story lost in time awaits to be uncovered.
千鹤沙地。
Ooh.
是的，今天罗亮也是带着整个开放世界团队的期待和压力，
Pressure the entire open world
给
team.
大家带来
We're
全
here
新
to
趣
bring you
味情报和
information
设
and
计构
design
思
ideas of the new area.
两位同学啊，不用紧张啊，我们还是从你们最熟悉的内容开始跟大家聊聊吧。哎，我很好奇啊，
What are you most familiar with,
这
Share?
是一个什么样的区域呢？
3.4版本和3.1
The new area in 3.4 is similar to the one introduced in 3.1, the desert of Sumeru.
带
Yep,
给旅行者的体验会有所不
a
同。
unique
从前
experience.
期设计来讲，除了基本的沙漠
It's the
元素
giant spiral,
美术
yeah.
还以龙卷风为锚点，让新
The
地块
tornado.
整体呈现
Like the
漩
whole
涡
terrain
状
looks like a
来增强差异
vortex.
性。在设计新的沙漠场景时，
When designing
我
the
围绕
new
两个核
scenery,
心
we
展开
worked on
第
two
一个是
concepts.
紧张感。相
Tension
比于南部沙漠，由于受到中
compared to
心巨大
south, due to
龙
the
卷风
impact
的
of a
影响
tornado in
偶
the
尔会刮
center,
起强烈的沙
there
尘
will be
暴，
raging
同时能见
sandstorms,
度也
and
会
your
由于沙暴
visibility will
而
be
变得更低。
reduced.
随着越来越靠近沙暴中心，沙暴感就会越强，旅行者也将会遇到
All
更
right,
加
stronger, closer to the center,
当
harsh
然，这种
conditions.
表现类似双刃剑，我们不仅要制造出沉浸感，更要考虑旅行者们的游戏体验。所以，制作团队也在其中进行了不断的尝试和体感迭代， 最终呈现出这片全
Okay,
新的
result
区
the
域。
whole new area.
另外，在某些地带
Also,
还
you will
会遇到
encounter
覆盖
the
黄
Wanute.
沙之下的
Setek Wanute. Legend has it that in the distant past, the scorching desert was once home to fragrant flowers and giant trees, and was inhabited by countless birds and beasts. Legend also has it only one who remembers it are blind predators, respectfully and fearfully referred to as Wanu.
的掠食者沙虫。在沙虫的活
All
跃范
right.
围内探索时，旅行者需要时刻小心。沙虫依据声音与大地的震动
It relies
寻
on
找
sound
猎
and
物的踪迹
vibration. It's
是
a
沙
tremor.
虫
It's
的顶级
tremors.
掠食者，它操纵着风元素力，可以进入浮游
Use
状
the
态，
power of
排
animals
除
and go to a
风蚀
floating
弹
state.
攻击猎物。而
Wind
栖息
bite
沙漠的圣
bullets.
骸兽也同样深藏着强大的力量。
Consecrated beast other than
除
the
了
desert
魔兽
harbor
人
immense
类
power.
敌人也是沙漠中潜藏的威胁。
Firebirds and fire
赤
eremites.
沙叙事人和叶轮舞者的加入，
Floral
可能
ring
也会给
dancer.
旅
Does
行
she
者
have a
们
summon
制造一
too?
些麻烦。
设计的第二个核心是历史。我们希
So
望
we've seen the
通过
earth
世界任务
crocodile
设计
summon, the
向
wind
旅行者
bird,
传递更多关于这片区域
now the
的
fire
历史故事
falcon.
这里的沙漠原先也是郁郁葱葱的森林，随着龙卷带来的地质变迁，原先埋藏在地底的景观也得以重见天日。比如镶嵌在崖壁上
Huge
巨大的
clusters of
遗迹
ruins
群
embedded in
充满荆棘
cliffsides.
巨藤
Caves
尖
filled
锐
with
山
giant
形成的
thorns,
断层
vines,
在大型猎物的
rocks
底
at the
部
bottom.
旅行者还可以发
Many
现至少
traces of the
5例中
ancient
的足迹
oasis.
而存
Mm.
在于地底的遗迹，实际上大部分都是旧王城居尔的遗
The
址。
old city
随
of
着越来越多
Gurabad.
的线索被发现，旅行者可以逐步拼凑起这个古老遗迹中
I think we've heard the
重
name
复的历史
Gurabad
故事
before.
作为关卡设计师，
As
我们
level
还想给
designers,
大
we'd
家
also
一个
like you to
小小的
offer a
建议
little piece
在
of
体验的
advice
过程
when
中，玩
experiencing
家
this
朋
new
友们可以
content.
先完成世界任务，
First,
重
complete
新
the
回
world
乡
quest
并
Golden
且
Slumber
接取新的世界任务
and
比
accept
勒
the
吉
new
斯埃
world
戈之后，
Dirge
再
of
来到这片
Bilkis
区域
before
进行探
exploring the
索。
area.
没错，不知道大
Okay.
家还记得
Remember Jet and Ben Ben? I do remember Jet and Ben Ben.
世界任务的后续
As a follow-up to Golden
旅行者也
Slumber,
将会与老
you
朋
will
友
go
结
on
合
another
再次
adventure
展
with
开
Jet.
冒险之旅。
Jet was my second
除了旅行者
second
刚刚
favorite
探入
NPC
地理区域
in
时，
Sumeru
除了远
after
处的巨大
Dunyarzad.
龙卷之外，还会遇到一个沙漠游民的大型聚落，名为塔尼特露营地。那么
The
这
Tanit
里将
camps,
是这次故事开
the
始
story
的地方。
begins.
整个故事将会围绕着寻找永恒绿洲展开。
The search for the eternal oasis. Legend has it that Deseret built it to honor the goddess of
最
flowers.
终，旅行者与杰德
Will you and
能
Jet be
找
able
到
to
传
find
说中
this
的永恒绿洲
eternal
这片永
oasis?
恒绿洲究竟是一个什么样的地方？哎，
What kind of place? We just saw a picture of it. We know what kind of place it
另外，
is.
在冒险的过程中，旅行者与杰德会遇到一个古
We'll
老的
encounter an
魔
ancient
族
magic
随着冒险的
bottle,
推进，他身上
and
的谜团也
the
将
mystery
逐
that
步
surrounds
解
her
开
will be
同
revealed.
时也会
Okay.
为我们讲述更多关于这个地方旧时代发生的一些故事。
感觉是充满神秘感的一次旅行啊！
A journey full
沙
of
漠里释放的
mystery.
故事，应该能够在这次旅途中进一步被发掘，或许还会有意想不到的惊喜等着我们吧。
嗯，那就等待着大
All right.
家亲自来揭晓。
It'll be up to you to find it for
希望
yourself.
这次沙漠探秘
Desert
能让大家
Installation will be
身临其境
an
的
immersive experience. Sounds good, and I liked Jet, so I am looking forward to that.
也衷心期待着和各位旅行者们一起踏入下一片崭新的天地。
Well, this is so friggin' cute. This is friggin' adorable. How to celebrate Lantern Rite. Cloud Retainer. Honor our heroes. Set off fireworks. This is really cute. Love it. Hangzhou lanterns. Cute. Alright, I'm excited. Let's go home, Yugui. Happy Lantern Rite.
大家晚上好，
晚上好，
又是一年海灯节，系统设计师小白，
关卡绅士大力，
Vane and Dali.
海灯节快乐！
说到新版本，就得有丰富多彩
A
的
lot of
新活动
people, a
等
lot of
待
new
大家
events
来
for people
体
to
验。
experience.
不过嘛，3.4版本大家最关心的应该还是海灯节。大力
Again, I've never played a Lantern Rite. I was around for the first one and watched some stuff on it.
篇章中，除了与离月老友来个重逢，
Turning with
大家
old
或许还
friends
会
to
巧
Liyue.
遇来自异国的惊喜嘉宾，一起举
Surprise
办个
guests
欢
from
庆
a
音
far
乐
off
节。
land.
这其中嘛，既有
Organizing a fun
传说的大
music
音乐家，
festival.
也有那循着歌声而来的小吟游诗人。此外，还有一点可以提前分享给大家，在探索音乐的旅途中，也会发现许多久远的
You
历
basically
史。
have ancient
大家可以和
stories.
甘雨一起听流云借风真君娓娓道来尘封已久的往事。
Alright, that's
欲
intriguing.
知详情如何，就请大家亲自去体验吧。
听起来这次的剧情内容确实很值得期待呢。那除了海灯节的新
Well,
故事，
now that we've
再来给我
discussed the
讲讲
story,
新的活动玩法吧。
why don't you tell us about the new event?
虽然大家对海灯节已经是熟门熟路了，
If you're familiar, we hope that a familiar and festive atmosphere
气氛中能够给大家
will offer everyone lots of fresh, novel
那我想先给
experiences.
大家介绍一下本次活动里非
I
常有
like to
特色
start
的一个
being
玩法。
something,
它
yeah.
所展现的是璃月一项传统技术
Paper
是戏
theater.
既然说是戏，
Since it's a play, there will be actors and
它们
curtains,
全都是由纸
but they're all
做的
made of
绸
paper.
在熟练的手艺人
Under
指
the
挥下
direction of
上
a
映一
skilled
出
craftsman,
动人
wonderful
出彩的好戏。
performances will take
这种演
place.
出形式
The
也深
form
受
of
璃月人
performance
民
is
的
also
喜爱。
popular among the
音乐
people
文
of
化
Liyue.
历久弥新，总是能够给我们带来一些不同的体验呢。
这一次大家也有
This
机
time
会
you'll have the
亲自
opportunity to
体验一
experience
下
this
这
very
项
interesting
十分有趣的
technique
技艺
for
吧。
yourself.
演出开始后，大家可以移动未被
Okay, yeah, we saw that. That's what the paper
从而
theater
改
is.
变
Okay.
演员的行进路径，绕开
Avoid
路上的陷
traps.
阱，引导演员走向指定目标，
Ah.
让戏剧进行下去。在行进途中，还有很多有妙用的机关，可以用来控制舞台。
All right.
旅行者在尝试过程中陷入了
But I
困
still
境，
want to get the
也可以
chest
借助
first.
老
Yeah,
艺
yeah.
人的帮助，大大
Elicited
强化
a veteran artist to make
希望
performance
通过我
easier.
们设计的
Cool.
玩法，大家也可以感受到指印戏的魅力。
哎，那么除了指定戏
Whew.，
我们也在海灯节期间筹备了许
We
多
play
其他
many
活动
events for the Lantern
包
Rite.
括游戏、光焰
The
导略
parkour
就是其
game
中一
Radiant
项。
Sparks is one
除了
of
大
them.
家喜闻乐见的
In
竞
addition to
速
the
和
popular
指定
gameplay
玩
of
法，
racing and
在赛
collecting
道
gold
里，我
coins,
们还
we've
加入了烟
also
花的
added
元素。
fireworks to
挑
the
战者
tracks.
旅行者们可以拾取
Cool.
光焰加护，从而获得特技光焰突进。释放特技时，化身一道烟花，冲破障碍。
You can make a firework pierce through. That's really cool.
并且直接获得附近所有金币。而赛道中的烟花果实可以借助烟花的力量，把旅行者送上高空。一边欣赏着漫天的烟花，
Admire the fireworks
一边
lighting.
奋力向前吧。
Cool.
这还挺浪漫的呢。
Romantic.
旅行者们还
I
可以
did
选择
see
单
a
机或者联机
short
来尝试
on
另一项航行挑战。
TikTok or Instagram, one of
在每个
them,
关卡内会出现更复杂的海域环境
about the mysterious secret romance that's been blossoming in the background of every Lantern Rite between two Fatui agents. I'm curious to see how that plays out.
才能获得金币，否则浪船将会受到一定程度的损坏。除此之外，也别忘了在海灯节
There was
期
take part in
间
combat
还有
challenges,
挑战
wipe out
清扫
monsters.
活动哦
Cool,
希
cool,
望
cool,
今
cool,
年的海灯
cool.
节大家也可以玩得开心。除了参与活动可获得的原石等材料奖励之外，在大家将节庆热度提升至一定程度后，即可从9位璃月4
You can invite one of the 4 stars. Yep,
加入到自己的队伍中。
I heard about that.
其中也包含了我们的
Including Yao Yao.
大家不要错过哦。
I think like I have Beidou, Zhangling, Xingqiu all
旅行者们
maxed out.
可以领取包括最多10枚纠缠之源在内的奖励。同时，为了感谢旅行者们在过去1年里的支持，我们还将通过游戏内邮件的方式为旅行者们
In-game
再
mail
次
to
送
city
上
3 more
3枚
intertwined
纠缠之源
fates.
那么有关璃
Thank
月
you.
海灯节的部分就先
Awesome.
到这里
How
了。
are you?
接下来其他的主题活动就交给小白啦。
好嘞，在璃月人民
Beetle battle. That's what I wanted to know about. Big bad Beetleborgs over here.
组织起了一场
You and Paimon return to Inazuma.
斗虫大适合，不知道
Beetle battle the
大家
Arataki
来试试看呢
gang.
斗虫啊，可以说是一项十分
Beetle
需要
fighting is a sport that requires a lot of
面
skill.
对体型各异、能力强大的对手，如果不能灵活应变，就无法胜出。鬼斗虫可以消耗体力向前突进，
Only Kabuto can
或是向
consume
后移动
stamina, move
闪避
forward
招
and
式
backwards.
而长
Oh, that's cool. So you can dash forward to bait them, then back up.
对手造成伤害。
Alright.
如果蓄力突进至恰好抵达对手的位置，则会释放重击、刺挑，造成更高的伤害。
Genshin is just the game of mini games with a really good story in the background.
注意，如果2只鬼斗虫同时发起攻击，我方会被撞倒，也无法造成伤害。因此， 掌握好蓄力的时机。
虽然听上去是一场很
Sounds
寒
awfully
心的较量，
childish.
不会想到是一斗操办
Then
的
again, it's organized by Ito, so it's to be
旅
expected.
行者们也被小团体
Damn.
是啊，斗虫也不是那么简单的呢。与此同时呢，一场由社奉行举
A
办的
martial arts competition organized by the Yashiro Commission will also be
在这个过
held.
程中，旅行者将不使用
You will not be able to use elements.
和释放
Fight
剑
by
技
parrying and using sword
把握时
techniques.
机，在对手进
That's
攻
kinda
期间
cool.
释放格挡，即可完全减免受到的伤害，重置格挡冷却时间，并积攒锐气。而当旅行者攻击命
You
中对
attack
手，
its opponent as time
以及
goes
随着时间
on.
推进，也都会提升
Your
锐气
spirit
值
will build, and as the bar is full, you'll be able to cast sword techniques.
而对手
All
在一
right.
些情况下施展出极少使用但威力强
Perform
大的
powerful but seldom used
旅行者们
ultimate
要注意
techniques.
观察
I'm
场
seeing
上
them
的局
proc
势
on the bottom. What is...
除了正赛，好友
In addition, your good friend Ayaka will appear in a special outfit for the exhibition match against a special envoy. At a point occasion, you will be able to enjoy that. Yeah, don't want to miss it.
这套衣装也会
Based on the Fontaine dresses. It's her traveling outfit. Okay.
此外，配对
There we go. The Teen Challenge event's second blooming will be available for a limited time.
在这次的挑战中，
In this challenge, you will need to form 3 teams and compete consecutive combat
本次挑
rounds.
战的编队过程中存在连锁位
Use
置
the
的机制，
linkage.
配置在连锁位置的角色会在多个轮次中
Oh, characters with link will appear in multiple rounds. All right, look at that. So you have to think about who you put in those slots when making team compositions.
值得大家关注的是，本次的活动中完成所有关卡并达成评分目标，即可免费获得丽莎的新衣装。
A sobriquet under shade for free. Yes, going to do
装
that.
的详情信息，官方也会在后续发布更为详细的说明，旅行者们可以关注一下哦。
对了，关于将会限时开启热斗
More Judas heated battle mode.
这些规则，可能3.4版本中启用的特殊规则将会是跳过元素头投掷阶段
Skip the elemental dice roll and go straight to getting 8 omni elemental dice. That's kind of broken.
搞起啊！大家介绍了这么多的活动玩法，那我们也整理了一下，在3.4版本期间大家一起活动。
All right, last segment of the show.
闪耀的群星山将收录
Stellar Moments, Volume 3, will feature 26 tracks composed by Hoyomix. Dude, and they keep putting out their music, and they're so good about it.
愚人尼禄纳西达专辑里，
All of their character themes will appear in the OST. Is this all just the OST? Because, yeah. Okay.
在海灯节到来
On the occasion of Lantern Rite, we also plan a new project called A Journey of Art and Heritage. This time, our team interviewed many inheritors of intangible culture about their artistic skills to bring the tales of Adepti and Liyue to life. Intangible cultural heritage techniques have been passed down. They originate from folks of wisdom and pursue beauty.
原生中的璃月地区，既有藏在奇峰峭壁之间的仙人洞府，也有繁华街市与闲逸乡野构成的烟火城市。瞬间，失足深深深入耳，大家都在提瓦
Yeah,
特大
the
陆
music
留
does
下了
soothe the
属于自己的
ears.
独特回忆。那在璃月张灯结彩的同时呢？
When the latest year shines, we also approach the Spring Festival in 2023. On such a special occasion, I'd like to join the Genshin Impact Project team. Wishing our thanks. Awesome. I believe that's it.
让发生在提瓦特大陆上的故事
Yeah.
变得越来越丰富多。
All right. That was really cool. So let's see. Lantern Rite, stop motion animation, I believe we've done. Yep. This is the new Tivat style. Please be Mommy Lisa. Ooh, the Sumeru Rose herself.
Welcome to class. What would you like me to teach you?
Beautiful. I wonder which of the schools she was in. She was like Haravatata or whatever.
My hat won't get blown away, right?
My hat won't get blown away. She's very cute in the hat, I will admit. The little, like, kind of is a barbershop quartet hat, to be honest with you. The little sun hat. That's cute. I also really like the dress. And the butterfly bow on the back.
Would you like to take a stroll with me?
It's a very picnicky outfit, I'll say. Yeah. All right. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Character teaser, Alhaitham. Questions and silence.
The origins of writing are lost to time, and it is forbidden to investigate the genesis of language.
Why?
But since their inception, these symbols have silently recorded everything. The skies, the stars, the mountains.
Yeah, the stars are fake.
And the birds.
Birds are drones.
Conflict.
Fake.
Peace.
Also fake.
And people from all walks of life. Words are strung together and edited, history made, and archived for posterity.
All right. This is kind of cool. This kind of reminds me of the Matrix of the loading up the library.
It records not only the truth, but the questions it leaves unanswered. Many of them will remain unanswered forever.
Beautiful.
The profoundest eternal questions.
I just love listening to his voice.
Boundless and eternal silence.
Ooh, that was a cool line. Genshin Impact. Endless Suffering short trailer.
Evil takes on many forms, but always carries a karmic curse. It spawns monsters that lurk in the mountains where the Adepti dwell, preying on the living for decades.
Damn.
It manifests as devastating pestilences, scarring the world for centuries. It is the sworn duty of the Yaksha to purge all evil. But after millennia of bloodshed, karma takes its toll. A moment of complacency, and I too will succumb to the darkness. An instant of negligence.
Darkness.
And it will turn me into one of the monsters I swore to purge. After millennia of suffering and endless slaughter, I now see things for what they really are.
Oh, Zhao, you dramatic little boy being consumed by your inner darkness. I like the music here. Oh, wow. I'll just automatically... Oh, wow. Cool.
You slept the whole day through, you know. Good thing you're...
Baiju!
You're just in time for the lantern rite.
Chichi!
I carried you here on my back. I'll go get you some medicine.
You carried him here on your damn Chi-Chi, alright. Respect. And there's Baiju with his Dendro Elemental vision. He's gotta be soon. I'm hoping 3.6 or 3.7. I'm also hoping we get Kage in 3.6 or 3.7. I think they said they might be going up to 3.8. But we'll see about that. I'm not sure about that.
Did I scare you?
Oh.
Don't worry, this mask is to scare away monsters. It really works. You don't need to be afraid. Huh? Are you okay? You look tired. Grandpa, give him some rice wine pudding.
Cute kid. For a second, I thought it might be like his backstory or something, but no, it's just him wandering the streets. Zhao and Venti.
Well, hello there. Care to join me for a drink on this fine evening? Huh? Oh, you started celebrating already. Any rice wine for me?
Sorry. Tonight. I just want to rest.
Very nice. It's good to take the mask off once in a while. Even just for one night.
Venti gets it, pretending to be someone and the burden of responsibility. Wow. Character demos now are the last two things I'm going to do. I don't know if I...
Don't put off until tomorrow what you can do today.
Yeah.
Come on, let's get a move on.
So we're going to do Alhaitham and Yao Yao's character demos.
Oh, spear training is really kind of boring. Maybe I'll go play with Uruguay for a little bit, then come back and do some more training after I've had a break.
Preach!
I grew up in the mountains. Auntie Cloud Retainer, Uncle Mountain Shaper. There are adepti everywhere in Liyue. I've met loads of them.
Cool.
If you encounter any
We know she knows
then let me help you.
Shenhe and Ganyu. We have close ties with the Adepti.
Uruguay, you're up.
Yugo is pretty cute. I could add her to a Dendro team, like a Dendro attacker team. Like Xingqiu for Bloom, Oz and Beidou for both Superconduct and the Electro Bloom reaction. That could be a solid. So we have like a lot of off-field damage from whichever way you want. From nope.
Next video is rated.
No, thank you.
Where were we? Ah, yes. Alhaitham told you he's a feeble scholar, did he?
Yeah, Kave!
Well, that's a bold-faced lie.
Told you.
So his false modesty was just a facade to hide his true abilities?
Absolutely. He doesn't want others knowing his
They're playing Genius Invocation.
How strong is he? Stronger than you?
Of course not.
You know, I actually ran into him last week while I was in the desert looking for creative inspiration. If he was going out there to study ancient runes anyway, why didn't he travel with me? We could have split the cost.
God, they're such jerks. I love them. Ooh! Alhaitham, admonishing instruction. I gotta read that in a minute. This music! Oh, this music's so good!
Flicker.
Yeah. Oh, I like the fractal, like, trail left behind by his weapons. That's so cool.
Frankly, however strong he is or isn't, you just don't want to mess with him.
I thought you'd have learned to think before you speak by now.
Do we know Kave's
all positive, actually.
vision?
Surely you didn't drag me out just to play cards.
We didn't get that far yet. We were just debating how good you'd be in a fight.
You keep your cards close to your chest.
Not at all.
So you don't fight much?
Yeah, right. With his temper?
I don't need
God,
to
that's so
fight.
good. I just need to win. Outsmart them. I'm thinking.
Is connected.
All I have to do is find the weakest link. Deal
Goodbye.
with the causal factors, and everything else tends to resolve itself.
The process of elimination.
God, the music is such a bop. I'm gonna be listening to this. I know they posted its OST. I saw it on there.
Essentially, more time on contemplation, less time on execution. Simple, isn't it?
Not really.
Ugh, I knew we shouldn't have brought this up with you.
I thought my answer was quite engrossing. Boss, this is good wine. I'll have the same, please.
Oh, man, that was so good. All right. I think that's it. I have their miscellany. I'll check that out later. Yeah, I think that's good for now. So anyway, we're going to dive into this game now. Hit about 45. That is fine. Let me... obviously, before I start, it would be really problematic if I didn't mute my Google Chrome sound and unmute my game audio. All right. Yep. I guess there's just no music right now. But, yeah, there we go. All right, so we got a lot to do. I've looked into here and there, like bits and bobs. I've unlocked the story quest. I gotta do all these, my dailies and everything, but I think this is the next world quest in the new area. This is Alhaitham as the acting great sage. Let's see what we got over here. The exquisite night chimes. As the year's end draws near, the bustling lantern rite is soon approaching. You and Paimon return to Liyue Harbor. All right, that'll help. I gotta, you know what? I'm definitely gonna do these today. Lord of the Desert. That'll be fun to try out today. The Desert of Hadramaveth. Oh, one of my transient res is expired. Oh well, it's fine.
Next on the agenda.
So you know what? Let's. Oh, increase to level cap of the Tree of Dreams. Finally, and then this is this new area of the map. That's actually pretty big. Let's first things first.
Squall and Fury.
Bum 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 bum. All right. All right, the Tree of Dreams, Vanarana. Let's see how many more levels I can get for now. Can get it to 50 now. That's good. Probably means I need to do a better job exploring Sumeru. I also did unlock Kamisato and finally have a Rosaria. Everyone else except Arataki is level 56. Let me check to see where my standings are for the Liyue C4s.
Totoko, where are you?
Ningguang is currently C4. C6 is cool, but Xingqiu is good. He's maxed out, so I don't need him. 6 star, 6 star. Beidou is maxed out. Oh. Cool. Layla. Changyun. I don't know. Yeah, I'm probably not going to do Changyun. Kaya, Dory. Yanfei is done. So I could do Xinyan. Zhongling is done. So it's either going to be Yao Yao, Xinyan, or Changyun.
There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation. Just to...
Yeah, chill out, my guy.
Occupy silence.
You know what? Should be able to harvest some stuff. Then I think we're going to go to our special summon spot and do some summons. Alright, plant. Alright, easy enough. Alright, how we doing, Tubby? I haven't checked in a hot minute, to be honest. That's a waste. And burn beta or 8.
If you ever have...
Quit following me. The wind rises.
Alright. I forgot I put a teleport here. Alright. So, we're going to be summoning a pair of Dendro characters. So I'm going to need a Dendro God. Let's get in the middle of my scarab pile. Perfect. And let's do some wishes, guys. All right. Let me just take a look at these first. Crit rate is increased by 4%. All right. That's actually pretty good. I already have one Primordial Jade. Currently, I have Zhongli using it. All right, so let's start out. Well, you know what? Let's see what our history is. We're sitting at 9. So this could be a very rough night if this does not go well. We are at 9. So let's do it. Ready? Start out with the 10 pull. Holy crap! 50-50? We are at 9 pity. We are at 9 pity. Yunjin, welcome to the party. I lost the 50-50, but I got Jean. Jean was the only OG character I didn't have. New. It says new. I did it. I finally failed into a Jean. I didn't fail into a Chi-Chi. I didn't fail into another Kaching. I failed into a Jean.
If you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a walk?
I am fine with that. All right, so we're starting the pity. I don't remember which one that was, but we'll start it from 0. All right. Holy cow. That was instantaneous. That is such good luck for me. I mean, it's bad luck because I failed the 50-50, but it's good luck, but it happened so soon. You know? Okay, that was 10. 20. And with that, we got our Yao Yao. Streetward Rambler's youngest disciple, a gentle and caring little adult. This is 30. This is 40. Skip. I got another Yaya. That's cool. Gotta see one Yaya.
You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is.
This is 50. And with that, that means that's... I don't know if I have enough. 443.
If you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a walk?
That's 6. Alright, give me 1 second, guys. Let me just... Boop, right here. I don't remember if it shows any of my information. So hold up, we're at 50 polls. That should be good. Right, to get me to 70. Yep, this is 60. $70. My man, I used all the Alhaitham funds. I got my first 10 pull at 9 pity.
What they say is true.
Failed the
You have to see the
50-50.
world for yourself
And
to
now I'm at
appreciate how
70.
beautiful it is.
Oh, that was what I just spent. I should be able to do one more. Give me 1 sec. I should be able to do one more. Obviously not ideal. I really wanted to save some for next week because I wanted to get Hu Tao. Still don't have a Hu Tao, but... Alright. Oh, hey! Who could this be? Oh, screw you. Oh, he's so pretty. And look at Alhaitham. And there it is. I lost the 50-50. I'm actually okay with it because I lost it to Jean, who I do not have. She was the last of like the OG characters that I never had. I haven't checked in here in a while. Yeah. I finally got to do. I've been pulling for Jean, trying to fail that 50-50 for a while now. What constellation do I have Yayo at? I think I just have her at C1, right? When white jade radishes explode, active characters in the area gain 50% dead or damage bonus. Yeah, I am excited.
Let's work through it together. 2 heads are better than 1.
Effectively adapt the legacy state caused by blue jade descent. That's pretty good. After using... One Yunjin or 2. I think Chang Yun and Yao Yao are my options for the free 4-star. Alright, thank you, Scarabs. Always good. Yeah, I made over 50 wishes. I made 90 wishes total, 80 plus the original 10. Okay, so you know what, let's throw my floaty boy back on here for my mobility. And you know what, now let's take this chance and test out these characters. I'm very intrigued by them. Let's start with Alhaitham. Can only be used in the proper world. Okay.
Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you?
I have one thing I gotta do here. So I'm still working towards this achievement. Alright, so now let's I didn't even do these. That would have actually saved me a little bit, but whatever. I forgot to do my dailies. I didn't take out anyone? I should have killed all of you.
No touching. Access denied. Next on the agenda.
My cabbages. This is the stupid balloon. Stupid balloon, I knew it. I love that I've memorized certain tasks just based on where they are.
No touching.
I hit that one. Screw you. I hit him again. Screw you.
Access denied. Next on the agenda.
And that should be it? Yeah, it's it. Choo-choo. Choo-choo. That worked out well. Yes, perfect.
We're way behind schedule.
Okay.
Squall and Fury.
So now after this, we will go and do, or kick off the Lantern Rite. I think would be a good move. No, after this, I wanted to do the
There you are.
trials for Alhaitham and Yao Yao. Okay.
All hail! No touching!
Here we go. That's good enough a place as any. Alright, let's check out Alhaitham. How's the One Piece game? You always miss the streams? No problem, man. I'm enjoying it so far. It's very chill. It's a very chill game. I'm breezing through it. It's not the hardest game out there.
Wait.
But I'm enjoying it. I love the story of One Piece, so I really enjoy it. And I think it visually looks good. The music is great. That was cool. Let's try throwing this up and dropping on.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Scatter!
Damn! He is just a grass ching. Watch it right now. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Are you watching the no, yeah. It's good. It's very enjoyable. They definitely nailed the humor. They nailed the dialogue. And again, I think the music is what's doing it for those. The atmosphere and music is just great. There you go. That was perfect. I really like Alhaitham's playstyle. Yeah, I'm not terribly far into the game right now. I just passed Alabasta, but I'm enjoying the original story as well. Oh, wait, why did I just go back into Alhaitham? My brain is so bad today. I'm just out of it. Alabasta is where you're at in the anime. It's a truly phenomenal. It's one of like the most important arcs, and it's kind of like a game changer. It's a good setup that shows you what the show and manga will be like later on. All right, let's see. So she's not the quickest attacker.
Nice and spicy. You, Blade, you're up. Oh. Ta. Ta.
My question is, can I Okay, when I switch out, they disappear.
The frying pan into the fire. You're toast.
Let's spark things up a little.
Stay put.
That's not bad. I will say that Alabasta, while it might not be my favorite arc, it has some of my favorite moments.
Hey, go away. Don't be scared.
Bombard him with...
Surrender in the Legion.
There we go. It also had the return of Smoker, the introduction of Ace. It had... I love Vivi, so I think Vivi's one of my favorite characters, so I loved her in the arc. Oh, I just found that mistake that's going on. Sandgrease pupa in a new tunnel. So that's a new thing I haven't seen. I'm like, I don't know what that means. But I got plenty of stuff for her. All right,
You
so
lie on the ground.
Let's give them all a little bit. Up one too few. And I still gotta take out the golden wolf a few more times to get him.
Good. On to our next objective.
Thank you. Just enough to send him once.
Did I just grow more competent?
Let's check out what did I unlock for them. Star Scatter. When affected by the Moonjay Descent, which is her, right, her burst. You will constantly throw white jade radishes at nearby opponents when she is sprinting, jumping, or running. Oh, that is cool. In which it explodes active character within the AoE regain HP. That I got 4 casual correction. When Alhaitham's charged or preliminary attack hit opponents, they'll generate 1 Chiselite mirror. Obviously don't have enough for their weapon. So let's see what I can throw you for now. I mean, I'll say the Skyrider sword does look good with him. So does the Dark Iron sword. I'll say Zephos Moonlight doesn't look bad. I'm gonna give him sapwood for now. Her burst has a long cooldown, but it heals a lot, the whole party a lot. That is cool. Actually, looks kind of cute. Let's stick with this because I'm going to be triggering a lot of reactions. A leaf of rival will be created when picked up. Will grant the character 16 attack. Oh, I didn't even hit. Dumbass. Looking for Moon Piercer. I actually kind of like Dragon Spine Spear for her. Almost there, buddy. Almost there. Give you that one for now. We'll give you Favonius. Give Favonius is not bad. Let's just give her the Favonius sword for now. Alright. Always forget to do this. Alright, let's get up to 40 for Alhaitham. $40 for Yao Yao. I think I should be. I can't send her again. Oh, I need from the Dendro cube. Gonna send her, but I'll be out of stuff. Let's do it. Why not? Nope, I need more cherry blossoms. Need more of those rocks. Got enough level of Gene though, that's something. Oh yeah. I'm slowly but surely building every character. I want to get them all to 70. That's the goal. So I can unlock that last Ascension reward. Just so I'm not leaving free stuff on the table. Once they're after 70, I'll only play as the ones I care about.
You can feel the heartbeat of the world.
Alright. Let's start here. Parasail down. Alright, and whee! My guy, what do you got? Worship the Jingle Lord. Far away. Reload agent text. You probably don't know a lot about the Jingle Lord. Hey, bud, what's up? Oh. Take some stir-fried. A fellow food lover. We got it. Who could the Lord
Rite!
die? It was me. It was me, you fool. It was me all along.
Behold!
Glide over here, and we'll rocket over and do
Squall Fury.
I love moving along the rooftops as a wanderer. It's a lot of fun. Or Kaze, as I call him.
Add Astra.
Applesauce.
Thank you for complete.
We are at 18 of these. What's the history for the Wanderlust? 5, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 60, 65, 66, 67. No space left in inventory. The character in what inventory? Oh, whatever it's on.
The wind rises.
Okay. That's 216. Oh, they were announcing stuff for a while coming up. Let's see what we can do. Calculated Gambit. Well, I did not yet finish
Squall and Fury.
Calculated Gambit, of course. Do I have to have fully completed it? Alright. Okay, it's Yolan's story quest.
Then it's more or less as I anticipated.
All right. Then let me ask this. The ideas in Jur-E's manifesto are very similar to...
I didn't want to say anything when I gave you the list of candidates, for fear of affecting your judgment. Those three candidates have all studied under me in the past. It's only natural that they share some similarities with me. But Xin Wei went on to focus on his business, and Ming Guo has always been occupied with his work at the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Of all of them, Juri was with me for the longest duration.
Whoa! So how did you get to know them all?
Chen Wei was referred to me by an oath. We first met while fishing. Juri came from a poor family, and his parents died when he was
poor boy from a poor family.
He reminded me of a younger version of myself. So I started out giving him a few words of advice when we were out fishing and noticed how quickly he caught on. Quite. And now, all of a sudden, he's grown into a mature young man.
That's good, Uncle Tom.
The young are growing up.
I don't know, Uncle Tian. You still seem in pretty good shape to me. You might have another few years of work left in you, don't you think?
Oh, you. There's really no need to console me. Having less energy than I used to isn't such a bad thing. It just means I finally have a good reason to retire. Spend my days doing what old men like me should be doing. Going fishing whenever I feel like it.
All right, Uncle Tim.
Sounds like you sure love fishing.
Ooh, there's nothing quite like fishing to pass the time. Ooh, and
fresh fish soup.
Doesn't it? Also, when we've been fishing recently, Juri always brings some extra ingredients he prepared in advance. The addition of these makes the soup taste even more wonderful. That flavor makes for a fond memory.
Let's get back to the matter at hand.
I appointed you as the assessment officer. Had you not asked me why Juri's ideas were so similar to mine, I was not going to mention my history with any. This decision must be guided by what is fair and right. Please disregard all other consideration. Remember, you...
Understood. Come on, let's go talk somewhere else.
Bye-bye, Uncle Tian.
So the best option just happens to be a nepotism, baby.
It's gonna be Juri, right? His manifesto was written well, and he's the best speaker.
Easy. Let's not rush.
Huh? So...
No, nothing like that. The assessment itself is complete. But let me give you a word of advice. Things are not always as they appear. The biggest no-no in intelligence work is to only get information from the person of interest themselves. The truth is almost always hidden beneath many layers of deception. For example, Wenyuan, Shanghua.
Yes? Lady
What?
Yelan,
Where-
what are your orders?
Where did you come from?
Who are they? Where did they come from?
Thank you, Paimon.
Did they scare you? These two are Wenyuan and Shanghua. They work for me as my trusted assistants. They are always standing guard nearby. They also perform various assignments as required. Shanghua is a business expert who gets his information by trading. Wenyuan relies on word of mouth.
And they just
And
happen to be
there's also
ninjas.
Upei, who's not here right now.
That meathead must have been out there on sea surveillance for some time now. Is he all right? I seem to remember that he can't swim.
Nothing can take that guy down.
Shanghua, visit all the commerce guilds and look into Qianwei's background. Wenyuan, go to the Ministry of Civil Affairs and look through Mingbo's work file.
Yes, ma'am.
So what about Juri?
We'll handle that one.
Juri, well, obviously as the most promising candidate, we will be investigating him ourselves. Let's go to the docks first. Lots of people passing through there. You can find out all kinds of things.
All right, that sounds solid.
Why don't we try talking to Blue Up? He does business.
There's this one guy, this one flower guy who we talk to for every friggin' thing.
Senua Piazza, the place to go for classic US
Look, your asking price for this batch is just too high. I can't buy in at this price. How am I supposed to turn a profit?
Come on, hear me out.
Come on.
I'm telling you, this is the single best batch of Sunsettia Zeph. I accidentally dropped one into a well, and even the water turned sweet.
Even so.
All right. I'll let you in on a little secret. The boss of Second Life also wants to buy from me, but I haven't responded yet. If you won't take him, I'll just have to partner with them instead.
Okay.
All right, clever
when
boy.
you put it that way. Oh, what are you doing here? And to be clear, these Sunsettias are mine. I got to them first.
I got it more than enough in my bag.
I want to ask you about a guy called Juri.
Juri? Yes, he's quite well known. I've heard a story about him. They say he was born into poverty. His parents died
That's what
when
we've
he
heard
was
as well.
young, and he was treated cruelly by the local community. One of his neighbors was terribly rude to him all the time, but Juri never retaliated. And when his neighbor went bankrupt, he even helped
Oh,
support
that might be
the
too
family.
good. That might sound like a
He
too good
returned
of a dude.
cruelty with kindness. Injustice with peace offerings. A gentleman of talent and character, and oh, how did I not notice him sooner? In fact, maybe I'm not too late. If I could hire him to be the brand ambassador.
Sounds like a decent man.
Why are you asking about him? Well then, in that case.
Where?
It's him, all right. Looks like he's chatting with Linlong. Come on, let's follow them and listen in. Try not to let him see you.
I'll just go and fetch an employment contract. And hey, don't try and cut me out of this.
Hey! My guy.
I understand. Let's walk and talk.
Stealth.
So, you're looking to buy a wineware set? Oh, now I can see that you're a connoisseur, so I won't bother trying to con you. I trust you understand our shop quite well?
The truth is,
What's the hurry? Don't get too close.
But how? I'm so far away from him. Alright, it's fine. I was in this field of view.
I understand. Let's walk and talk.
So line of sight doesn't matter, purely distance.
So, you're looking to buy a wineware set? Oh, now I can see that you're a connoisseur, so I won't bother trying to con you.
Come on.
I trust you understand our shop quite well?
Get a little closer.
the truth is, an old friend of mine, who likes to have a drink now and then,
He fancies himself as a man of culture, but doesn't care for needless extravagance. So I thought I might buy him a set of high-quality fakes.
How very thoughtful of you. Leave it to me, then. Come and collect
See,
the
look,
LCU
it doesn't matter if he's looking
whenever
away from me.
it's
Just get.
convenient.
Thank you
Good.
very much, Miss Linlong.
It's my pleasure, Mr. Juri. These days, it's quite rare for someone of your standing to still keep up with their old friends.
Yeah,
It's
good
nice
for you,
to
bud.
see. I'll be sure to pick out a good set for you. You can count on me. Juri seems to get along really well with everyone. Are you
Yep.
satisfied now?
We shouldn't jump to conclusions just
Is
yet.
this all like
Let's go check
every
out the wharf where
report
he
we
usually
have
goes
says he's a
fishing.
good dude, and it's gonna end with him eventually just being like, no, he's a monster.
You're not just trying to dig up some dirt on Juri because
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. But hey, if I do become Tianshu, I'll look out for you guys. You'll be able to
Thank
try
you.
all the finest food for free.
That's the Paimon button. You hit the Paimon button, Yelan. Okay. South Wharf. I've also heard this story. Apparently, this girl's waiting for Chelsea, but during the day you find Chelsea with another girl, and at night those Chelsea and Sissy are together, but the other girl is waiting
Wind
for
rises.
Chelsea. And also in Sumeru, you can find a girl who's been driven mad by her torrid love affair with a sailor from Liyue. Here we go.
The wharf is as... I hear the anglers here sometimes sell their fish to the nearby fishmongers.
I was gonna see if I could. Nope. Talk to Uncle Son.
Welcome. What would you like to buy today?
Ooh, we're here to ask about something.
Sorry to interrupt. We're actually members of the Liyue Anglers Association, and we just wanted to ask a few questions about someone. We've heard about this young man called Juri, who's supposed to be a fantastic fisherman. Just wondering if you happen to have heard of him?
Whoa! Yelan made up a whole fake identity without batting an eyelid.
Ah, yes, Juri. He's been making quite a name for himself recently. I've got some friends who travel all over the place, and they tell me everywhere they go they meet someone who's heard of him. Apparently, he had a rather tough time growing up. Had to work several jobs alongside his studies to make ends meet. How does that saying go? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Well, if there's anything to that logic, he's sure to be phenomenally successful one day.
Again, it confirms our story so far.
But I'm afraid your Anglers Association might be in for a disappointment.
Oh? Why is that?
He's good at a lot of things, but fishing isn't one of them. He fishes at the wharf. His catches are always mediocre. Not terrible, but equally nothing to write home about. If you're looking to recruit some new...
That sounds fantastic. I've got a couple of other things.
Sure thing. See you.
Everywhere they go, they meet someone who's heard of him. Come on, let's keep asking them.
Am I asking all around the South Wharf, or yeah?
Here to buy some fish? You better hurry when they're gone.
Hello, we're from the Society for Fish Price Research.
Wow! She switched identity again!
That one sounded terrible, though.
Society for Fish Price Research.
Please, don't worry. We're just here to conduct a simple search. We've heard about a certain Juri who's been selling fresh fish at low.
So this isn't about me. You should have said something, you know. I know the guy. I haven't heard anything about him selling fresh fish at low prices, but it wouldn't surprise me if it was him.
What?
Because he's so poor. His parents died when he was very young, and his alcoholic father still owed a huge amount of debt. No, he was still a kid when he first came to the wharf. His clothes were ragged, and he had a bandage wrapped around his head. And he managed to survive, thanks to Uncle Tien, who gave him some food. But still to this day, he doesn't have a lot of mora to his name. I mean, he can afford to eat and everything, but you'll often see him haggling with others over just a few mora. So, I wouldn't be surprised to find out he's been
So we're
selling
slowly
a few
learning a little
fish.
bit more about him.
It's not like he catches much anyways.
You'd rather he didn't?
Well, I spoke to him once. I think he has pretty low self-esteem. And nobody's perfect.
I see. Well,
Not a problem.
The more times you say it, the...
doesn't have a lot of mora to his...
Okay. Maybe the children? Oh, nope. This fellow.
Hey, it's you guys. Wait, what's the phrase? Oh yeah.
Honored to meet you.
What brings you to me?
The truth is, we are but newcomers to this territory. We heard tell of a great martial artist, Master Dugu.
Real?
But of course, we also heard that Master Dugu...
Great!
Now she's lying to a kid.
But we made his
So,
day.
Master Dugu...
Sure have. You mean that guy that all the grown-ups are talking? I've heard many tales, probably because it's nothing that important.
Oh, I can completely understand that. Then let me ask you this. Do you remember roughly when the grown-ups started talking about Jur-E?
Oh yeah, I know that. It was about 2 or 3 months ago. Before that, people always used to talk about Juri in a kind of nasty tone of voice. But 2 or 3 months ago, suddenly everyone started to like him. Sometimes he gives me candies, so I'm glad that people are starting to like him.
Just as I thought.
Huh?
I mean, just as...
I'm not... Oh yeah, one other thing. These days, there's a lot of people I've never seen before talking about Juri stories in the street.
Oh, definitely.
Great. So next time I...
Certainly. You can also tell my friend in Yenshang Tea House about what they're up to. I'm sure much...
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Well then, fare thee well, Master
Master
Dugu.
Dugu.
Until we meet again.
Good kid.
Any of that sound strange to you?
Yeah, I heard it.
Strange? Mama's G.E. seems to have a great reputation.
True. But the issue is, where did his sudden celebrity come from?
Sudden?
So he returns cruelty with kindness and had to work to support his studies. These are the kinds of things that make someone well known in their hometown. But Uncle Soon said even his friends who travel far and wide hear about him wherever they go. That's a little over the top, if you ask me. Do you remember what Dugu Shuo said about Jur-E's stories? Clearly, they left him with a good impression of the guy. But beyond that, he wasn't interested in the details. That's the reaction I would expect from any normal person. Plus, there's the fact that all this praise of Jur-E has only been happening within the last 2 or 3 months. His childhood, his studies, the thing with his neighbor. None of these are recent events. So why are these stories only going around now?
Yeah, they're old, non-memorable events.
Of course, if that's all there was to it, I wouldn't look into it any further. Jur-E was born into a poor family. Paying people to get his stories out there is within the rules of the game as far as I'm concerned. The problem is, do you remember what Uncle Gao said about him? He's stayed poor his whole life. Everything he's earned he's either spent on studying, traveling, or paying off debts. I don't think he has the mora to pay for a publicity campaign.
Okay.
Right. And that changes everything. That's the worst case.
Someone's trying to gain influence, even if we ask Juri.
First, we need to find out who's... Remember the current...
Got it.
Whoever is secretly... Come on. Let...
Return to Young's Tea House.
Squall Fury.
Come on. Almost that. Wait. That was weird. It gave a little loop-a-loop there.
Quit following me.
And now we ascend. And there we go.
Jur-E's manifesto covers a huge range of topics. I'll divide the reports into 2 piles. Officially, the assessment is already over, and I'll be expected to announce the results before long.
Okay.
We better hurry!
Whatever else Uncle Tien might think of Jur-E, the fact remains that he's one of his favorite students. Any evidence he's left
So I gotta
is
do
not
this
going to be
without, like,
immediately obvious.
crushing him.
We'll have to look carefully.
Manifesto time!
Even though Yelan took half, this is still a lot to get through. Well, we gotta start somewhere.
C. Due to the fire effect, a variety of factors, sea serpents become stronger in recent years. I suggest we set up a special patrol unit to deal with sea monsters. Rock. Much of Leeway's harbor existed Rax Lepus. A great deal of his wealth, however, due to obstacles hindering excavation, operation of the chasm, many projects. Yep. The workers in Blackcliff Forge have been idle near the Golden House for a time. They should be back given their first refusal if any suitable power projects arise. It didn't, all of them are dead. And the last one. The treacherous terrain around Hyung's Forest and Qingyang Peak means that the area weak has transport. My brain is not working today, guys. The treacherous terrain around Huoguang Stone Forest and Qingyang Peak means the area has a weak transport links. The sheer mountain peaks are connected only by rope bridges. Yep.
Oh, this Rite.
Let's take a break.
Looks like I'm the first one back, as usual.
Oh, hey! It's one of Yelan's little helpers! If you're back, that...
You betcha. I visited all the commerce guilds and gathered a wealth of information. Every time they asked me to leave, but I always had another trick up my sleeve.
Don't drag this out. Just tell us your findings.
Yes, Lady Yelan. To summarize my findings, most people who've had interactions with Qianwei will start out complaining about how proud and arrogant he is, but then go on to give a generally positive appraisal. The young master of the Feiyun Commerce Guild said that Qianwei appears arrogant, but he's very scrupulous in the way he works. Once he signs a contract with somebody, he treats them fairly.
Who'd have thought?
Is it possible that his reputation is fake?
In theory, that should be very difficult. But here's the where he buys from and sells to should be confidential business information, but he doesn't seem interested in protecting it at all. Qianwei often sees business opportunities that others don't, but once he's made enough mora off of it, it's like he gets sick of it and releases all of his it's like he wants people to know that they still can't beat him, even if he shares all of his secrets. The fact that someone like that can still make mora...
What a strange guy.
To validate his theories. No wonder his manifesto contains so many insights. It's all the result of his first-hand experiment.
I'm back! Huh?
Why do you think? Obviously, because I possess superior skills, and am always one step ahead of the competition.
Whatever. I'm not getting into an argument with Lady Yelan. I have finished
Well, we're all ears.
The Ministry of Civil Affairs says that Mingbois struggles to get his words out when he gets nervous, especially when he's chatting with strangers. But after a few days of getting to know him, you can pretty much have a normal conversation with him.
In your opinion, was the Ministry of Civil Affairs
I don't believe so. Mingbois is someone who has slowly but surely earned the reputation he has today. According to Miss Yu, the Ministry often gets Mingbois to take a final look at projects before they're implemented. People feel much more confident in something if it has his stamp of approval. Oh, and also, there was once someone in the Ministry who was lying and cheating to try to advance their career. Mingbois gave them the scolding of a lifetime.
Whoa.
Like I said before.
So
Thank you both. You're free to go now. So, have you finished? I can't see any immediate problems looking at the only one that strikes me as a little unusual is the Chengshu Pool redeveloped. Chengshu Pool has always been home to many secrets. Plus, Ajdaha once wrought havoc.
Oh, I remember Ajdaha.
At some point, a rumor a long time ago, with the approval.
So, did they find any
None. The ruin was completely impenetrable. The only way they could have gotten through the solid rock would have been by blowing it open with a special kind of explosive. The technology wasn't mature enough at that time. Jur-E's manifesto focuses on solving problems. Still, this one fact alone doesn't tell us much. Everyone wants to get their hands on this treasure. The treasure hoarders, the Fatui. Did you find anything?
excavation? Project? Treasure? Did we read
The Blackcliff Forge.
Oh, yeah! Jur-E said the Blackcliff Forge workers should get right of first refusal.
Did he now? Well,
okay.
That makes everything much clearer. So Jur-E wants the Blackcliff Forge to excavate the treasure of Chengshu.
Does that mean the Blackcliff Forge is Jur-E's secret supporter?
No, not likely. I've looked into the Blackcliff Forge. They do possess some specialized Still, since the clues are pointing toward the Blackcliff Forge, we should see where they lead.
Okay.
Chenwei and Ningbo both turned out to be completely different than what we thought.
Yeah, they're both better than what we thought.
Is there another side to him too?
No. How could that be, Paimon?
Behold!
I probably should have checked the map, but it's only 175 away.
You want to use my hat as an umbrella?
Man.
The audacity to even make that. The wind rises.
Out of it, god damn.
This is the Blackcliff Forge. Let's look
I've been
around
here
for
before.
clues.
Nothing gonna happen today. Nothing gonna happen today. Payday. 3 new recruits joined. One of the recruits guild. He's gonna be 18 there.
What's this?
From the back, it looks like a ledger. We don't know who wrote it.
You think there's...
Yes. Look, it says right there. One of them's already been promoted. At this rate, by the time the Chengshu Pool, that'll give them the chance to take a lot of liberty. Imagine if we didn't suspect anything. By the time Jur-E no red flags if all they did was change some key staff. And even if we decided to vet the staff individually, they'd have had more than enough time by then to come up with fake identities. That's the advantage of planning this far in advance.
When you put it like that, so...
That's a question for the newcomers. But let's start with that worker over there for now.
Okay. Talk to Iron Shoulder. Nope, wrong button.
Excuse us.
I gotta say, my only complaint. I guess they just... You got that right. It rained after. Hey, you're only young.
Interesting.
Okay. Yalan takes you to a
Looks
quieter
like our
place.
hunch was on the Mora.
A
These newcomers are
quieter
very
place.
drinking in Liyue Harbor, huh? Some cover story. I'll wager they've been going to intelligence updates. Good thing it rained today. It means they'll leave footprints.
Yep. Following the footprints.
They went that way. Hurry, we gotta catch up.
Alright, what could be over here?
Too slow.
These footprints are heading towards Liyue Harbor. Maybe we were wrong about that.
Just as I thought. They didn't go to Liyue Harbor. They went that way.
Oh, I thought it was just in here. It could just be further out. Oh, it's right there. I thought it was just pointing directly to the pool. Oh, God, I'm dumb. I'm dumb and I'm tired and I keep screwing up.
Quit following me. Quit following me.
No.
following me.
The footprints stop, but judging from the direction,
That one's the abandoned house. Brain, stop. A bit of fight here. A professional, but who? Bamboo meat. Somebody's asleep here. A fire that burned out. Somebody's burned here not long ago. Pile of fresh fruit seems from here recently. Okay.
looks like we were too late. This has gotta be where the newcomers rendezvous with whoever they're working for. Look at these ashes. Someone was burning documents.
Firebender.
Could there be anything left?
Or pyro character.
The wind could have blown the fire out before everything.
The odds of that are very slim. It's practically impossible.
Why don't we wait for them back at the Black Cliff Forge?
We can't count on that. Clearly, they were based here at one point, but it's mysteriously abandoned. To me, that says that whoever's... Make no mistake, I
This is not the most
those newcomers
action-heavy
probably thought they'd be safe.
Really?
There is a certain place. Some wealthy people there put floral when that fragrant ink is burned. This is the exact odor that it leaves behind. Exactly. But it's all I need.
Lady Yelan! Oh, thank goodness I finally found you. I thought I'd never...
Don't be alarmed. This is Upei. He's Wenyuan and Shanghua's colleague. I sent him to look into Jur-E's regular contacts.
But...
Since Jur-E likes fishing, Upei thought he might know some of the fishermen. I left him a note, so... What did you find out at sea?
Forgive my incompetence. I'm afraid I've come up empty-handed. I asked all the fishermen multiple times, but none of them had any interactions with Jur-E before. Then the waves got so choppy I ended up falling overboard. When I got back, I heard that you'd gone to Black Cliff Forge.
Well, Uncle Tien said that Jur-E once bought a recipe from one of the fishermen.
Yeah.
Did you hear it?
What? No, that's not possible. It's absolutely not possible. Lady Yelan, I'm telling you, I spoke to every single fisherman out there, and none of them mentioned anything about a recipe.
Interesting. Then I wonder...
Fish soup?
Nothing. Well, any suggestions?
Catch a red when they meet.
Not a bad idea. Upei? What do you think?
Honestly, I've already tried following Jur-E.
Okay, so...
No, we'll still need to tail it.
Down to it?
When you've worked in intelligence for a long time, tomorrow morning I'll be sure to arrive on...
All right. Wait until 9 to 11 the next day. We'll flip ahead a few more minutes. There you go. Warp right up here. And drop straight on in. Whee!
It looks like we're all here. Well then, I won't drone on about the importance of the Tianshu role. Suffice to say that Uncle Tien entrusted me with the monumentally important task of assessing the candidates. And now, it falls to me to give him a sack.
All of us here know the score. Don't beat around the bush. Just get on.
Qianwei has many pioneering ideas, but some of his plans are lacking in detail, and he easily gets into testy exchanges. Mingbo is reliable, but not quite ambitious enough. And because of his personality, he struggles to win people over. In contrast, Zhi is even after much consideration.
What?
Thank you. Honestly, I'm a little... In my estimation, all three of us are worthy candidates. Would either of you entertain the possibility of working with me in the future?
I'll have to see.
I'm in a bad mood.
I don't mind.
Okay, well, that's all from me. Zhi, you'll have some preparation to do. It won't be long before you're informed of your official...
I will live up to the Tianshu. I should go.
I don't trust you now,
I
my
need
guy.
to pack my things, and then I think a celebrate...
Count me out. I'm not in the mood for...
Zhi seems pretty relaxed now.
Hey, Traveler, tell me something. What exact... If you can't answer that,
Oh no, if we get...
Follow him.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we have professional spies.
We finally got...
Lady Yelan, Jury has gone...
Follow him, quickly.
Phaon Slope.
So Zhi really sided with the victim. But Uncle Tian thinks so highly of him. Why would he do this?
Yeah.
Difficult to say, but everything should become a lot clearer when we find him.
Right there. Did he go into the restaurant? Get that meal?
Sorry, Lady Yelan. He's too good at this.
How the heck did he manage to shake the... I guess Zhi didn't let his guard...
No, Upe says he's much more relaxed than usual. Maybe it's just how he's wired.
Don't blame yourselves. Let's not forget he was trained by Uncle Tian himself.
Yep.
If I'd asked you to tail Uncle Tian, you'd have ended up at a dead end too.
Shinue Kiosk. He only went in a few moments later. A man dressed in a completely different outfit came out. Upe had a feeling that it was him, but we couldn't get close enough to check without blowing our cover. I figured that if we spooked him, it would undo what we've accomplished today. So I stopped Upe, and I stayed here to wait for you while that meathead went to ask around in Shinue Kiosk.
Good work. The fish didn't take the bait. Let's go to Shinue.
Okay. We'll figure out what he changed or something. What he changed into. Then hunt him from there.
Could you explain to me how that works? A guy like him comes in, changes his whole outfit. Our customers are free to dress how... Okay, fair enough, but...
Well, maybe I did, but...
Enough. Let's tone this down a little. I'll make this quick. Just one question.
Oh, he didn't buy anything. He just picked up a bottle of liquor that he ordered ages ago.
A bottle of liquor?
Yes, a very strong kind. Fiery, with a rich flavor. Not something the average customer would order. This gentleman ordered it in person from us a long time ago. He was only here today to pick it up.
Liquor. And wineware.
Liquor and wineware.
I see.
I don't
Let's go.
see. I got no clue.
Where to?
Shigu Antiques.
Alright, I got some pumpkin seeds. I want to snack on. There we go.
Hey, Miss Ninlong. Sorry to bother you. Zhi ordered a wanware set from you not long ago, right? We're friends of his. He's been telling us how impressed he is with the quality, considering how affordable it was.
Sure. Which model are you looking at?
We don't really know a whole lot about wineware. Let's just go with
Zhi picked up his set not long ago as a quality imitation of an antique wineware set.
We heard about this.
It has the look and feel of a luxury. Just so you're aware, we don't have many of this model left in stock. And now that Mr.
Don't worry. Price shouldn't be an issue. I'm sure we can work something out.
For this set, the wine glasses are sold separately. Minimum purchase is 1 glass, maximum is 4. Mr. Zhi bought 2.
Okay. Thanks, Ninlong.
Well, don't take too long. We could sell out any day now.
Thanks, Long.
This is turning into a real headache.
I'd just like to point out that we have the self-professed Grand Master of Fieldwork here to thank.
It's not like you did any better.
My specialty is information trading, okay? I don't have the physical agility.
If so,
What do you mean?
first of all, Jur-E isn't much of a drinker. On some level, he hates
His father was an
alcohol because
alcoholic,
if he was just looking to celebrate by himself, he wouldn't spend his meager savings on an expensive bottle of alcohol. No,
And he bought
this
two.
is a victory feast. Held, whoever this person is clearly enjoys hard liquor and has a very high status. Now, where might we find
Fatui officials. Should be either the Snezhnayan embassy or...
Have both locations surrounded.
Lady Yelan, is it time for us to make...
Get with the program, would you? This is a covert surveillance operation, in which case...
Great idea! So we just...
But Lady Yelan...
I'm well aware. Stick to your orders.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't worry, Lady Yelan.
I'll be waiting for you at the... If I'm guessing correctly, Fatui
Tea house after 20. (2006).
Squall and Fury.
Perfect timing. Wenyuan just sent word that the Fatui ambassador, Yusupov, just left the embassy alone.
Qingshu That's the place Juri...
It looks like that's where they've arranged to meet. Qingshu Pool is always crawling with monsters.
Oh no. Wait.
Let's go. If my...
Alright, let's do it, baby.
The wind rises.
This is Qingshu Pool, full of ruins, crawling with monsters. Anyone with any sense steers well clear of this place. I've looked into the place before. There's a worker's entrance somewhere around here. Follow me.
Falling into the abyss.
There's been some work done on this place in the past, but it's a bit of a labyrinth inside. I can't guarantee we'll be safe once we're underground. The workers left an emergency access route. If we can find it, this will be a much still. Be right.
Don't worry. By the way, Yelan, where are your three little helpers at?
They have other things to take care of.
Well, I messed that one up. Then again, though, if we're getting into a fight, let's bring...
In the name of the Prinzessin.
Fish. Alright. And there we go. And we got Yelan now.
Busted!
Jumpy Dumpty Toe!
Quietly now. As I expected, but this shouldn't be too much trouble.
Oh, he actually might have come in handy now. Scaramouche, if I had him flying up. That's fine. One, two, three.
You guys see that? That's gotta be the Fatui ambassador. That must be the emergency exit.
Okay.
Next on the agenda.
Oh, wait.
This is the construction workers' emergency access route, but it's closed tight. Trying to break through would be risky. Let's see if we can find another way.
Torches. No. Maybe I need water flowing through there? I think that might be it.
Access denied.
I'm done. Open the damn chest, buddy.
We're way behind schedule. We're way behind schedule.
Done and done. Is that gonna create a waterfall? Oh wait, what?
The water's gone down. Hey, look! Is that another way through?
Curious. Bye. Can I just leave them any fire? No.
Born of ice and frost.
All right, good enough. Where? All right, that's dope. Guess that one can't move inside.
We're way behind schedule.
reveal. Woo!
Done and done.
Next on the agenda.
Now that one can slide to the right, and then the whole path will be
Healthy
open.
body, healthy mind.
Done and done. I mean, those little pepitas are really good. Coming. Alright. Right there. Now if I move as Yelan, I'm a little bit faster, right? Yep. That's not bad. That ain't bad. There we go.
The water's flowed into the groove, and now the statues have lit up. Okay, now we should be able to move the statues.
Alright, easy enough. Okay, last one. Push, damn it.
Let's go!
We should be nearly at the bottom now. Let's wrap this up.
Yep.
Stabilize.
By royal decree. Fine, fine, fine!
No touching.
Done and done. There you go, big guy.
Next on the agenda.
And there they are.
I can tell from the aroma that this is very fine liquor indeed. I'm impressed. Come on, bottoms up. After you, of course.
Gotta make sure it ain't poisoned.
Sorry, that went down the wrong way. I've never drunk anything this strong before. It'll take me some getting used to.
You'll get there. If you want to stay friends with us, you have to drink with us.
I'll do my best.
You're more of a lightweight than I thought. Already struggling after one glass? I thought you were made of sterner stuff. You certainly kept it together when you were poisoning your teacher's soups.
Doing what now?
Come on, another round. Less talking, more drinking.
Sure. You
Is that
didn't
why
leave me much of a
teacher-
choice, though, did you? Just the mention of poisoning sends shivers down my spine. I'm more timid than you realize. Every time I poisoned him, I had to hide away at home for a few days because I was so scared of getting caught.
Look, I know
So I
it
was
has
just
not
visiting
been
less
easy
and
for
less?
you, my friend. We appreciate all your hard work. But I have to say, you really are quite a genius at poisoning people. I mean, the poison we brought from Snezhnaya is as strong as this wine, but you found a way to turn it into an imperceptible, slow-acting poison, and came up with the idea of delivering it through fish soup. What was it you said? Oh, yeah. You said the soup's fishy flavor neutralizes the pungency of the poison, and this process
why it's
even
really
makes
good.
the soup tastier as a result.
It struck me one day when I was fishing. I'm lucky it did. Otherwise, I'm not sure I would have been able to fool Uncle Tien.
You have performed excellently. The Fatui will continue to provide the support you need to consolidate your position as Tien Shu. Of course, this is as long as you continue to do as we instruct. Aside from Qing Shu Pool, we also have some other requests for you.
Don't worry. Whatever tasks you have for me,
Did you hear that?
Well,
It was poison!
yeah.
What a nasty guy! Seize him!
Hold on. Did you bring the camera? If not, you can use mine. This is quite a scene. We have
I
to
have many
capture it for
cameras.
posterity.
Excellent. We've seen no progress on the diplomatic front, but soon everything will be taken. I remember when I first saw you. I knew right away that you would make a good partner for us. Hey.
how could I forget? You said a lowly commoner like me could never be seen as a serious candidate for the Tianshu. No, the only way is for you to shine bright in the Tianshu's darkest moment.
Yes, under normal circumstances, just look at your two competitors.
Oh, come on.
Xianwei had wealth. Mingbo had reputation. But you, and that's why I decided to help you. You know, there's an old saying in the Fatui. Give a starving dog a bone, and it'll guide
Dude, he's
your
shitting
home
all over
for
you.
the
Come
rest-
on.
Yes. I cannot.
You know the best thing about you? Heck, when you're not in the company of the Fatui, you'll be able to throw your...
Uncle Gao said that Jur-E has low self-esteem. Seems he was right. He was worried that whatever advantage he might have now will diminish over time. Do you have any more film in the camera? Then get ready to use it. How well this goes for us depends on how Jur-E plays his hand.
Ooh, is there any more alcohol? Go on. Fill me up. I'm in a good mood today, and I'm gonna drink my fill. Make sure...
There's only a little left. Here, I'll fill your glass. If you like it, I can bring you some more next time.
Did G poison him?
Whoa, this is the good... Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Pain slowly drops to the ground.
You poisoned...
You seem surprised, Mr. Yusupov. How could I not? I've sacrificed years of my life studying and reflecting to prepare myself for this position. And you really think I'd put myself through all that just to become your little puppet? I don't want to bow down to anyone ever
This
again.
stray dog bites.
And that includes you.
You imbecile. It's the Fatui who got you to where you are. Do you understand? If I disappear with no explanation...
Do you see the haystack in the corner? Underneath it is a pile of explosives. And next door in the dark room are the 3 undercover agents you sent to infiltrate the Black Cliff Ford. I'm gonna stay here till I see you slip into unconsciousness. Then I'm gonna set this on fire. Once the flames burn through the hay, they'll ignite the explosives.
Damn!
What do you...
I took the liberty of leaving some evidence of your contact with the undercover agents at the Black Cliff Forge. It won't take long for people to join the dots. 2 missing person cases will become one as the Fatui planted undercover agents in the Black Cliff Forge to steal their signature ruin-grade explosives. Their plan was to blow through the solid floor tiles in the dead of night. But things didn't quite go to plan. Mistakes were made that led to the accidental deaths of the entire crew. Faced with the overwhelming evidence, the embassy won't investigate this any further. In fact, they'll be only too happy to blame it all on a rogue operation, but it explains why you acted alone, while exonerating the rest of the embassy of any... Of course, none of that will have anything to do with me. When all of this comes to my attention, I'm afraid I'll have no choice but to cancel the Qingshu Pool redevelopment plan immediately. I guess then, I'll be Tianshu in my own right.
Goddamn.
Jerry, do you really think you're gonna get away with this? The Fatui... After I did...
A record? Oh, you must mean the one in the hands of your second-in-command, Theophan?
How do you know about it?
Because when you contacted me, I also made contact with your associates. I have Theophan to thank for providing me with the poison. He'll help me tie up all the loose ends. He has been eyeing your position for a long time now.
Yo.
Relax. It's over. Sweet dreams, Mr. Yusaba.
And the reveal. Know what I mean? All right.
I did a little surveying on the way here and found that you'd left yourself 3 escape routes in case things went south. I have them all surrounded. If you're thinking of trying anything, save yourself the effort. The game's up. We were here the whole time and have pictures of everything.
The game's up? I happened to discover a Fatui operation here, so I approached them on the pretext of joining
This is how you want to play it, huh? Fine. You do you. All we need to do to convict you is establish that the poison in his system is the same as in Uncle Tien. Nothing else you wanted to add?
One wrong move and it all comes. You followed him here, didn't you? I was so focused on keeping myself out of sight, I forgot he was a potential liability. Let's talk about this, Yelan. I gave you my word that I would live up to the Tianshu name.
Bro.
Your point being?
When I take office, I can guarantee that I will act in your best. I don't deny that I used underhanded methods to get here.
You still don't get it, do you? Even now. What do you think?
Yep.
Exactly. Jur-E. Clever people can always come up with a good excuse. But while you might be able to get other people to believe, there's nothing wrong with wanting to win other people's respect. But when has Uncle Tien, he was like a teacher and a father to you, but you chose to repay that by poisoning him. Whatever positive goal you may have started out with, you threw it away in that moment.
That's enough.
Of course. What makes this even crueler is that you managed to convince yourself there was no other way. Uncle Tien was always going to give you this opportunity. Out of everyone in the world, he is the one who trusts you the most. So much that he drank your fish soup without doubting you.
That's enough.
Life is like fishing. Cannot be rushed. Whatever you do, impatience will accomplish nothing. I was just like you once, desperate to prove myself. Only later did I realize things do not always turn out the way you plan.
Yo.
But you have to keep calm to carry on.
Keep calm, carry on.
You're still young. Be patient, believe in yourself, and don't look outside yourself to prove your value.
He did all those things.
Where's Jur-E these days? It's been a long time since he last paid me a visit.
Maybe he's just busy.
Well, next time, if he doesn't bring a pot of piping hot fish soup, don't let him in.
Whatever you were thinking about, you'll have plenty of time to mull it over in prison. Oh, I almost forgot. If the Fatui find out what happened today, prison might not turn out to be the safest place for you. Trying to have friends on both sides, it has a way of turning everyone against you. But right now, I have an opportunity for you.
Oop.
Huh?
Yelan the Spy Master.
Sorry, things are about to get extremely busy for me. Let's meet at Genshin Tea. I'll have someone remove the explosive.
Need our help with that?
No, it could be dangerous. Don't worry. Get some rest.
All right. Ooh. Dopeness. Wait until after 8. Jeez. There we go.
There is now no poison left in his system. But recovery from the damage already done will not happen overnight.
Dr. Baiju, is my father going...
You needn't worry too much. Keep taking the prescribed medicine every day, and a full recovery will take at most 2 to 3 years. It's good we caught it in time. A few days later, and the toxin would have built up in the internal organs. At that point, things would have been much more serious.
How did they successfully secure such a seldom seen poison? It seems the Fatui are extremely resourceful. Unfortunately for them.
Uncle Tian will be heading off now. Remember to get plenty of rest and
I don't
avoid
wanna play as him.
overexerting yourself.
Don't worry, I will. Thank you very much.
Come on. Skip, 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 skip.
Ah, you're here too? Yes. The exhaustion.
Luckily, it looks like choosing the Tianshu's successor is suddenly not such a pressing. My work is mostly wrapped up, so I thought The assessment process comes to an end here, Uncle Tian. In my opinion, Zhi is not suitable for the position.
You have my gratitude. People can change their loyalties easily. I've always known this.
Yep.
Is it just Paimon? Or is Uncle Tian not that surprised?
Don't underestimate Uncle Tian. He wouldn't have appointed me as assessment officer if he hadn't had his doubts about Zhi. Normally, the Yurihai Pavilion would be responsible for assessing the candidates.
Yes, to be quite honest, I wanted to trust him unreservedly. But I have to be responsible with the position of Tianshu. When I first met Zhi, I wondered if he had approached me with a hidden agenda. I concluded that he had no ulterior motive. In the end, even he changed. I never had any plans to recommend him directly, but I always intended to give him the chance to compete on a level playing field. I had no reputation to speak of when I first became Tianshu. I relied on Ganyu's assistance for all manner of things.
I have to admit, he's a smart guy. The intel suggests that the Fatui saw him as very low risk. But he chose that specific liquor from Shunyue Kiosk because the fiery flavor would mask the bitterness of the poison. And he chose to wait until the Fatui official was drunk, and he also installed a secret compartment in the wine pot he bought to hold the poison. As the amount of liquor went down, he'd shake the pot to release the poison from the compartment
So
into
he
the
could
liquor.
drink it without worry.
Afterwards, we also found he had an antidote on him. Had the Fatui official grown suspicious, Zhi would have drunk the poisoned wine himself, and then found an opportunity to take the antidote shortly afterward.
That's still really dangerous.
Yes. Had he drunk the poisonous wine, he still would have faced serious health consequences despite taking the antidote.
Dedicated.
How is Jury?
Well, I mean, he is sitting in a jail cell. Like Yenfei says, everyone who breaks the law has to pay the price. Still, he's cooperating. He didn't turn down my offer to strike a deal. I'll make sure there are plenty of—
A deal? Does this have to do with what you said to him?
Yes, Jury's not the one I'm interested in. If he was as far as but once the Fatui became involved, things got a—
Well,
almost.
Uncle Tian? Yelan? What are you talking about?
Jur-E colluded with the Fatui to try and secure the position of Tianshu. Or, to put it the other way around, with Yusupov in our hands and a statement from Jur-E, we could afford to continue with a diplomatic offensive. Also, we'd be able to gain control of Theophon, Yusupov's second-in-command. Pawns like this can be major assets.
Yep.
They open up all sorts of new options. Why else did you think I was investing so much?
So, okay, well...
We got halfway. The first part went off without a hitch, but when we tried to make contact with Theophon, he was gone. Along with all
the Fatui must be spying on us.
I found out from other sources that the Harbinger, Regrator, got involved. The Fatui's main forces aren't concentrated here. Regrator was only treating this as a peripheral concern. It's a pity that Theophon got away.
I have to ask, Yelan, do you have any desire to take over the business? I remember you showed some interest a few days ago at Yenshang Tea House.
Oh, that. I prefer my current life. There's danger. Although it'd still be a behind-the-scenes role. As Tianshu, I wouldn't have the chance to get involved in anything truly clandestine. All right.
Where are you off to this time?
As you might have guessed. But I'm sure if you... Maybe I'll see you the next time danger beckons.
Nope.
Until then, keep your wits about you.
This was an hour.
If you have any more...
Sucked. I mean, it's a good quest, but, like, too long.
Time flies so fast. Before you know it, Lantern Rite's almost here again. People of Liyue
There we go.
already started preparing for the most important festival of the year, right? Hopefully Paimon will be able to check out tons of great food again this year.
Yeah, the restroom, and then we're gonna officially start the...
Let's go to Liyue Harbor and see
Very
what's
excited
up.
for this.
What should I try this time?
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Alright. Friggin' finally, let's do this lantern right.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Here we go.
Paimon votes we go say hi to Xiangling first.
Hey.
Huh? Xiangling? What a pleasant surprise meeting you here!
Oh? Why, the pleasure is all mine, as is the surprise, surely. It must be fate that brings us together in this place. How have you fared as of late?
Everything's been going alright.
Setbacks are inevitable over the course of a long journey. If you wish to share what's troubling you, allow me to lend my ear. You are too kind.
Thanks, bud.
So, Xiangling, are you here to listen to stories over tea again?
I had originally planned to set out after this last round of tea. However, I had planned to take a walk to Qingce village and gather some nascent bamboo shoots. which are currently in season. A villager there once gave me a small sample.
Huh? Nascent bamboo shoots? Wait, Paimon knows! Because Zhongli prefers the finer things in life. Okay, Mr. Particular, let me guess. The nascent bamboo shoot.
An astute observation, Paimon. You know me well indeed. Lantern Rite is almost upon us, but besides the bamboo shoots, there are a few other items I have not yet procured from Director Hu's list. May I ask if you have already made arrangements for...
Well, we were planning to use the...
Well then, might I invite you to imagine the sheer delight that is a soup cooked with the freshest nascent bamboo shoots in...
Let's go.
You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Paimon's onto your plan.
Why, I assure you, I would do no such thing. I merely wish to inform you of the freshest, most succulent and flavorful bamboo...
Let's go, Traveler. Paimon's taste buds can't take it anymore.
Ready when
I
you are,
think a few
buddy.
bamboo shoots.
Such fine specimens are indeed well worth the excursion. Very well. I shall leave the bamboo shoots to you.
See? Paimon knew he was just bamboozling us.
Dope,
However,
Paimon.
there is no
Good
need
pun.
to rush. The streets of Lille will be bustling with visitors and filled with the nascent bamboo shoots would be but a wonderful final touch to a most exceptional feast. What an honor it would be to savor them in the
We'll
company
check
of
in with you
friends.
later at the funeral parlor.
We're heading out. Enjoy.
1,000 miles for an enigmatic tune.
Bamboo shoot, bamboo
Ah.
shoot, nascent bamboo shoot. Oh, this one's only just sprouted, and it looks super fresh. Paimon thinks this is the one. These should be enough. Let's head back.
Help! Help!
Yo! A short thunder figure rescues a drowning man.
Are you okay? Did any water go down the wrong pipe?
Well, look at you, sir.
I think I'm okay now. Thank you so much.
That was scary.
Damn, look at you, guy.
Well, at least
Fancy.
you're all greetings, everyone. My name is Yao Yao. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Whoa, she's so well mannered. My name's Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
I'm Dvorak, a musician from Fontaine.
Couldn't have guessed.
I came through Stone Gate intending to head towards Liyue Harbor. But then I became captivated by the beautiful scenery. Just now I was so mesmerized by the waterfall that I slipped and fell into the water.
It's all right, Mr. Dvorak. Splashing around the bottom of the waterfall means the stone path is always wet and slippy. You definitely have to be careful. Next time
Oh my
you're
God, she's so
exploring
cute.
an unfamiliar environment, try to focus on what's right in front of you. Don't let your mind wander. As long as you watch your step, accidents like this won't happen anymore.
Yes, ma'am. I understand. I'll
Oh, are you hungry, sir?
I'll be fine.
Please, sir, it's quite all right. I was born and raised here in Liyue. It's only natural for me to extend my hospitality to any guests who are passing through. I expect you still have quite a long journey ahead of you. It's very important to keep your energy levels up. I still have some lotus flower crisps left in my backpack. Why don't we split them between the four of us? What a thoughtful kitty!
Even included some for Paimon.
So tasty. If only there were more.
More?
Having a
You
healthy
want
appetite
more?
is a good thing. It means Paimon's still growing. If I'd known I was going to run into you, I would have made a second batch. Hope you're taking notes, Traveler. This is how you treat your Paimon. What do you think, sir? Are Leo's...
No, they're perfect. When I was traveling through Mondstadt, I had a chance to try one of their moon pies. It had a meat filling, unlike these crisps. But apart from that, it seems like... As for Fontaine's cooking, though... It's been a long time since I've had a taste of home.
Sounds like you spend a lot of time on the road.
I do. It's part of my job. I'm one of the main organizers of the Iridescence Tour.
Iridescence Tour?
That sounds somewhat
The
familiar.
Iridescence Tour is one of the biggest music festivals in Fontaine.
Ooh.
We're looking to expand, though. Our aim is to hold a festival in every nation.
That's kind of dope.
At least
if we get to Fontaine
all
and
the main
actually see a
organizers
music
share this
festival.
goal. Unfortunately, it's a long story, so I'll spare you the details. But anyway, so the main reason I'm traveling all around Tavad is to promote our music festivals.
Well, what are they?
Let me see. Well, to explain it in full, I'd have to start with a story from my ancestors.
I love listening to stories.
Okay, then I'll start from the beginning. The story goes that my ancestor, who was also a traveler, once slipped and fell into a lake during his travels. As he was sinking and gasping for breath, he heard a wondrous tune in the air.
Wait.
They say it was the most beautiful, moving melody he had ever heard. Even in that life and death moment, the ethereal music seized his full attention and almost made him forget the fact that he was drowning. When he finally came to, he found that he had already been brought ashore. Not too far from him stood an unfamiliar woman with an almost
These
divine
two people
aura.
from
Once she
Fontaine,
saw
the
that he
land
was
of
no longer
water,
in danger,
both
she
slipped
left
and almost drowned.
without a word. My ancestor tried to run after her to give his thanks, but although a mere dozen paces separated them, no matter how quickly he gave chase, he drew no closer and remained a dozen paces behind. In the end, all he could do was to bow in thanks to the woman as he watched her walk away towards the rivers and mountains in the distance, before at last he turned around and made his way home. Once he returned to Fontaine, he began to learn an instrument so that he could spread his story far and wide, just like the bards.
Cool.
After generations of retelling, embellishing, and dramatizing, people have come to think of that lady as something like a fairy. The story's become something of a local legend in Fontaine. It's called The Lady Overlooking the Lake. People now say that if you go down to the lakeside and play an instrument, so long as you play a pleasing melody, you will hear a fairy lady who is hiding out of sight, playing along with you.
Wow!
Cool.
Well, yes. As it stands now, it's become a touch too romantic and detached from reality. But I understand the original story and its historical grounding better than anyone else. I wanted to find out the truth of this tale. So I decided to retrace my ancestors' steps and search for that lady's modern-day descendants. Of course, there's no way of knowing where my ancestor fell into the lake all those years ago. I've spent many years on the road now, and I'm nowhere near as fit as I was in my youth.
I haven't lived half of my life yet, but still, I understand how you must feel. Paimon too! It's like... imagine if you saved the center of a lotus flower crisp, which is the best part, by the way, because you wanted to eat it another day, but then suddenly, swoosh! It falls into the water, never to be seen again!
Oh my god.
Paimon would definitely remember that for the rest of her life.
Paimon, you're amazing. Paimon's writing just
There's
gets
no need
better
to
and
feel
better.
sorry for me. I've made some progress over the years.
Oh, so you finally found a...
Yes, in fact, that's an intriguing story. I'd always known that Mondstadt is the city of song and freedom. But more recently, I heard that the Animal Archon returned to Mondstadt for a festival in the fall, and learned that he himself is a patron deity of music. So I prayed for the Animal Archon's guidance in the Mondstadt Cathedral, and as soon as I set foot back outside the front gate, I noticed a cluster of leaves being blown in the wind further and further west, towards Stone Gate. A friendly local told me that this meant the wind was guiding me in the direction of Liyue. So I followed their advice and made my way here.
That tells it. It was
Right?
Liyue.
You get it. I knew I'd find someone that...
Are you sure? It sounds a bit too much like one of those fake legends told by those treasure hoarder guys to scam gullible grannies from Chingsaville. Rex Lapis has returned to the world. Just give me some incense and a little more towards the travel fees, and I will pass your gift on to the Lord of Geo and ask him to keep you and your family safe and well. Don't worry, Yao Yao. We have a lot of experience with this. And anyway, you only got scammed if you handed over Mora, right?
Actually, to express my gratitude, I did spend rather a lot of more on several bottles of fine wine, which I left at the statues of the Seven along the way.
Oh dear. Well, how about this, ladies and gentlemen? Why don't I bring you all to Yujing Terrace to see Miss Gani? I don't know very many people, so I can't help you out much. But if you've been scammed, they'll help you get your Mora back. And if the wind was telling the truth, and you want to keep looking for that...
But you've already helped me.
Well, I was going to take some new medicinal herbs and plants I picked to Miss Gani anyway,
God,
so
yeah, no,
it's no
I'm
trouble
really
at all.
liking Yayao's character.
You know what? It's been a minute since we saw Ganyu too. It should be nice to pay her a visit before Lantern, right?
And let's get
All
moving.
right. Well, my sincere thanks to you all.
Okay, everyone. Please follow me. I'll be your guide. Remember to watch where you're going, okay?
This kid is adorable.
Paimon's out of a job. Oh well. Paimon will just be a cheerleader instead.
All right, hold on. These are my collector team.
Ta-da! Clee's here. Time to broaden our horizons again.
I'm here.
I'll take good care of everyone.
Settling debts. That's a good story, though. I like it. And I love, again, that they're tying Fontaine in more and more.
Next.
Solidify! I will have order!
Oz, reveal by you. No touching.
You can't run from death.
I just did, my guy. Dead. There we go. I love the little basket backpack. Oh, you know what? I should. The only wings I'm still missing are Sumero, which I think do look the best for her, unfortunately. So I'll probably... That's not bad. Goes with the hair in the bag on the front. Alright, let's give you Leeway's wings for now. Yeah. Do I have a chest down there that I never opened? Alright, dope. Don't know if I can find chests anymore.
Everyone hold hands. The Temple of Wisdom. Wheel of Life. Jumpy Dumpty go! More treasure, more treasure!
You know, let's try a different party set.
I trust you.
Behold, the Princess and Devaratello.
May knowledge guide you.
There we go. So, but the ideal setup would be
No, my sword!
bam,
By royal decree!
bam, or no, probably her burst, and then switch to Yao Yao, who's setting up all the balloons. The balloons. Well, let me see how long does her bunny last when I switch. It does.
Oz, reveal thyself.
I'm constantly healing from this. This is awesome. That's really convenient. And it's constantly doing small AoE dendro effects. Alright.
Wow. Liyue Harbor looks very different from when I came last. It's almost as if I'm listening to the same melody, but with a richer timbre.
Well, we are here during Lantern Rite after all.
Yep.
It only comes once a year, so they always have a big celebration. It's fair to say that this time of year is when Liyue Harbor looks the prettiest.
Great. Let's go and check it out.
All right, there's all the
I can't
lanterns
wait to get
floating.
into the
Love
city
it.
and see it all up close for myself.
Man, it's beautiful.
The streets are breathtaking. Smiles and laughter everywhere I look. It's contagious. I can almost feel the music in the air. I have the urge to start waving my conductor's baton.
So I know we do have to keep an eye out for.
I'm glad that you're enjoying the city.
Hey!
Hi, everyone! A fancy
Good to
meeting
meet
you all
you
here.
Hello, Xinyan. Let me introduce some new friends. They are...
Oh, I know the traveler.
Traveler, Paimon, and Mr. Dvorak, right? I've known them all for quite a while.
When I was last here to advertise a Liyue stop for the Iridescence Tour, Xinyan was one of the few people willing to give me the time of day.
Feels like I've been
Musicians,
chasing
solidarity.
this Iridescence Tour bandwagon halfway around the world, but I keep getting stood up.
I'm so sorry, Xinyan. We've had a string of terrible luck recently, and every time we've tried...
Is that right? So, what brings you to Liyue Harbor at this...
A Lantern Rite Music Festival? Yes, please!
No,
Oh, so...
I mean, that's not just up to me. Hosting a music festival takes a lot of funding and personnel. Moreover, I've never worked with the Liyue authorities before.
Wait, but we're going to meet the Liyue Qixing. Uh-huh, that's right. Miss Kuching and Miss Ningguang can make anything happen.
You mean...
This is the perfect opportunity! Well, sure, it might not work out, but it can't hurt to bring it up as a suggestion.
It'd be a huge
That's
hit.
the spirit! See? Even the Traveler agrees with me. Mr. Dvorak, don't let yourself be put off by the fact that a few things haven't worked out. As for the performers, I can put you in touch with some local artists. My friend Yunjin is a well-known opera singer in Liyue. With her support and a commissioned song from the Yunhan Opera Troupe...
But what about you, Xinyan?
What do you take me for? If we actually manage to make the Iridescence Tour Lantern Rite Grand Concert a reality, you think I'd let anyone else perform the opening act?
Damn.
There's that rock and roll spirit.
What do you say, Mr. Dvorak?
But the opening act is not something to be chosen lightly, Shin.
Are you kidding? Whew, guess my shopping time's getting cut short. If you run into your senior on the way to the Qixing, please send her my regard.
Okay, I promise I will. You've got this! So about the senior of yours Xinyan mentioned just now. Is that anyone we know? Yes, it's Xiangling. She's mentioned you two before. Xiangling's always thinking about you. must have looked out for her a lot too in the time you've known her. So,
Yeah.
thank you for that.
Oh, is this the theater? We've heard about the paper theater. Oh god, that's a beautiful float this year. Fireworks lining the path. Jump. Nope, can't jump on top. It's fine. At least not as yeah. God, the city is beautiful. Wait. You talking to me? Sorry, I was just reminiscing about my hometown. I was transferred from my home country just now to come work here. Then they save you some time. It's possible to fit in to send an application. I don't interact with all the people except for one person. This is it. This is it. Oh my god, it's happening. I watched a short about how every lantern rite these two have slowly grown closer together. So if I'm the sun and she's the moon, even though aware of one another's existence, our path. He was writing a letter home, and she found it and thought it was meant for her. And then they started hanging out, but then they were separated, where he would work night shifts and she would work day shifts. But in the trailer for the lantern rite, they were seen walking together. She's the other guard at the bank. Then one day out of the blue, oh there, she left a letter for me, right where she changed the guard. We've been writing each other as pen pals ever since. Although I can't wait for the boat to arrive, reading her letters is the one thing that makes my heart feel at ease. I'm pretty sure this can only be done in...
I see everything!
Oh, thank you, buddy. I try. Alright. I was hoping I'd be able to read his mind. I cannot. So I 100% have to go to Northern Bank. This good. Oh, there he is. Cheater. Let's sell the engagement plans. We're just friends, nothing more. Mm-hmm. Sure, my guy.
people smile.
Come and see these rare and precious materials.
Right, the Northland Bank is right up there. Or that one, yeah. Right?
Bang, bang.
Yes, sir. That's her. That's Nadia. Good evening, this is Northland Bank. What you thinking about? Just going back on my back and forth in my mind about what I should write in this letter. Usually I write back. Recently I gained a pen pal. Tell me about your pen pal. He's also a guard here at the bank. He's on duty during the day while I'm on duty at night. To tell you the truth, I don't even know his name. One time I actually left a letter I had written to my brother. Perhaps the other guard mistook it as a letter I left for him. He wrote me a reply. I could read between the lines and tell he was probably very lonely, so I thought it would be good to go along with it. But eventually writing him became part of my life. I even started looking forward to receiving his letters. Nadia, come on.
What should I put in my...
Nah, we're not wasting our time with these daytime shenanigans. If we're wandering around Liyue during the Lantern Rite, or during Lantern Rite, I know there's no the. We better have these lights turned on. There you go. Come on. I like how there are people jumping around. Nope, never mind.
Oh, it's Master! Is it okay if I go and say hi to her?
Madam Ping?
Oh, calm down now, dear. I'm not about to run off anywhere. I'm not a bundle of energy like you.
I haven't seen you in days, Master! I've missed you.
Oh, bless you, Yao Yao. You do say the sweetest thing. Ah, look who it is. Visiting friends during the Lantern Rite, are we?
Madam
You have right, Madam Ping. We were also trying to help out Mr. Dvorak over here. We were on our way to take him to see the Qixing.
Hello, ma'am. I am a musician from Fontaine and an organizer of the Iridescence Tour.
Master! The Iridescence Tour is a super famous music festival.
An old lady like me wouldn't know much about that sort of thing. A music festival, you say? It sounds terribly exciting.
If we could organize a Lantern Rite music festival...
Oh, right! Madam Ping, you're an elder of Liyue, and you know all about Liyue's cultural traditions. Hearing your thoughts would definitely help us figure out how best to approach it.
Good point, Paimon.
For example, do you think it might be a bit too modern?
Why, not at all. Music pays homage to history and culture, and it can also be a bridge between different civilizations. Times change, and the music enjoyed by the youngsters of today is no doubt very different from the tunes I was accustomed to in my youth. Nevertheless, all fine things in life
that's
can
not
be
music.
appreciated.
Back in
And
my
so,
day, we listened to real music.
I look forward to it immensely.
Hear, hear. I do believe that, my own dear...
Goodness gracious, you're all being suspiciously sweet.
Master, you're in such a great mood today. You're even cracking jokes with the rest of us.
Oh, well. I'm sure you must have plenty to be getting on with. Yes? Run along now. Don't let me hold you up.
Thanks, Madam Ping.
Using terrace. There she is.
And when you meet with the Ministry of Civil Affairs, please remind them that the festivities are not an excuse to procrastinate their work.
Understood, Miss Ganyu. I'll take my leave now.
Ganyu!
Aw.
What brings you here, Yao Yao?
I've brought all the medicine you asked me to pick for you. Oh, and here's a pack of sweet flower seeds as well. Also, these dried Genshin leaves make a great pot of tea that's very good for you. I know you've had a lot to do with that work recently, but you shouldn't push yourself too hard. If you're not careful, you'll end up falling asleep in the grass again.
One of the most iconic shots of Ganyu.
This is weird. It's like a responsible younger sister talking to their disorganized older sister.
Don't listen to Paimon.
Thank you, but Paimon's criticism is quite valid. I do have a tendency to neglect matters outside of work, and that's something I should improve on. Oh,
maybe you
my
should
apologies.
rock out to a music festival.
I don't believe we've been introduced.
Paimon will do the honors.
Music festival aspirations.
What's wrong? It's definitely an ambitious plan. If there's anything you didn't quite catch, Paimon's more than happy to go over it.
It may be...
Oh?
Well, the Lantern Rite is the most important festival of the year. Our celebrations must not only be visually spectacular, but the Iridescence tour is relatively unknown in Liyue. It's difficult to predict how a brand new show will be received. It would be quite risky for us to bet everything on this one music festival.
All very valid points.
Therefore, we will not replace or cancel any of our pre-existing program. However, I will submit a proposal requesting to put the Iridescence Tour special performance as some live music will certainly add to the festive atmosphere on the night of the Lantern Rite. As for the venue...
So we're not stealing anyone's thunder, but
Let's reserve a space at the dock. Yes.
On a high note, yep.
Now I just need to take some time. As long as I clearly lay out the pros and cons. Mr. Dvorak, I will need to discuss with you the number of musicians who will be coming to Liyue.
Oh, yes, certainly.
All right.
As soon as there's work to do, Ganyu's as diligent as ever. I couldn't agree more. Master once said that everyone has things that they are good at and things that they are less good at. So,
I don't know why I find her so adorable.
Ganyu shouldn't feel compelled to become perfect at all. I'm good at taking care of people, so that can be left to me. Wow. Hey, Yaya, can you take care of Paimon too? Paimon's getting hungry again.
You're trying to freeload again, Paimon.
My backpacks, and apart from lotus flower, Chris, anything sweet, and anything that's made from slime.
Here's what I've...
No, this is excellent.
Perfect. Then we'll leave it as is. Oh, perfect timing. We were not at all. Every second counts for a complex proposal such... Yao Yao, thank you for bringing my herbs.
Remember to make tea from them first, Ganyu. You mustn't just chew them raw.
I will.
Okay, I should be getting back. If Yao Yao stays out for too long, Mom and Dad will be worried sick. Everyone, I'm sure that the music festival will go off without a hit.
Thank you, Yao Yao.
We should go
Happy
get
Lantern Night. Stay put and wait for 2 hours. Close enough. 2 hours and 10 minutes. Kuching and Ganyu arrive at the square in front of Eugene Terrace.
Greetings, traveler, Paimon, and Mr. Dvorak. Call me Kuching. Ganyu has brought me up to speed on everything. The Qixing have approved Ganyu's proposal. Over the next few days, I will be working with Mr. Dvorak on behalf of the Qixing to facilitate the organization of this concert.
Yay! That's awesome!
Qixing strikes
Please.
again.
The Qixing have a duty to deal with matters such as these. We have merely moved things forward to the next step. On a more personal note, I am an avid supporter of all things new and innovative. As such, it is my privilege to work with you on this exciting project.
Thank you so much, Kuching. I'd become quite discouraged after our recent failures and was expecting the same outcome. Never in my wildest dreams could I have... Right. Time for me to call in the performers. To stage a concert at a high-profile event like this is a rare opportunity.
Yes! Our music band's finally getting fired up!
Yes, indeed. I know exactly what I'm doing from here. For a musician, music will always be the language they are most fluent in. Oh, that. Well, that can wait for another time.
Oh, Ganyu? What's wrong?
They told me all about Mr. Dvorak's situation, but I was so engrossed in drafting the...
Oh, that's quite all right. I don't even know what the person I'm trying to find looks like, so don't worry about me, Ganyu. Your time and energy are needed elsewhere. I'm sure you already have...
Thanks. It was just that I had a few initial thoughts when I heard your story. For instance, I wonder if this lady your ancestor met might have been an Adeptus. What do you think? To tell you the truth, Mr. Dvorak, I am somewhat related to the Adepti myself. I am part human and part Qilin. The Qilin is an illuminated beast. I know how important your quest to get in touch with your roots must be to you.
Did you say the Adepti? And are you telling me all the rumors of the Liyue Adepti are real? So it's not just artistic license?
You bet they're real! Trying to track them down is tough, though. Like Julian Karst himself. There's nothing specifically stopping you from going there, but getting in and out of there is quite an ordeal.
Yes. Anyway, if you're looking to uncover a lost melody or shine light on a but if it's a person you're looking for...
I see. I think I understand the situation.
Yes, that was also my thought.
Great. So Mr. Dvorak and I will concentrate on things here in the city to make sure the concert goes according to plan. In the meantime, Ganyu will reach out to her network and try to find the person he's looking for. How's your workload at the moment?
I can probably get through everything in 2 days.
Wait, what do you mean as long as I don't sleep? Even for someone with illuminated beast blood in their veins, working for such an extended period without a break will take its toll on your health.
Somehow that does not sound persuasive coming from Kuching.
Be it but 3 moons from the start, he who returns is not he that departs. Even I know the importance of maintaining a healthy work-life balance.
In that case, 3 days.
All right, I can work with that.
If you have the time, you're well known to many of the Adepti and respected among the people. I'll feel much more at ease with your company. Okay, then let's meet back.
Watch this space, Mr. Dvorak. We'll get to the bottom of this.
You're all so...
Just think. Imagine if we found the Adeptus lady, or one of her descendants, and got them to come to the performance. Wouldn't that be amazing? It'd be such a happy reunion.
You're right. Okay, I'm gonna pull out all the stops to make this lantern rite a true extravaganza.
We should probably get going.
Ooh, we're coming to...
I was wondering, what are your thoughts on music? What does it mean to you?
Music sounds nice?
Good job, Paimon.
Truth be told, the question of what music means to people is one that I've been pondering for quite some time. Let's revisit this question after the concert.
I mean, I don't think that stage was there before, was it? I don't know.
Lady Yuhan?
Baiwen, what is it?
Per Lady Ningguang's orders, I've been gathering intelligence outside of the city with the goal of uncovering and dispatching any trouble ahead of the festival. I am told that a strange melody was heard somewhere along the coast. I was wary of investigating further on my own, but I'm worried that if we don't...
I understand. In that case,
Yeah, Kuching, you're busy enough. Leave it to us. Don't worry.
With the Traveler on the case, thank you. This will be a great help. I will inform Lady Ningguang about the situation.
No problem.
Once it's resolved, please come and find me again at Eugene Terrace.
Will do. And say hi to Ningguang for us.
You have my thanks too. Stay safe and
Good luck.
So we've worked our way through a good chunk of Leeway characters so far. Let's see. Haven't seen Zhongling yet. Haven't seen Qingxu yet. We heard of Ningguang. We haven't seen her yet. Nope. We've seen Keqing. We haven't seen Chi-Chi. Seen Jinyan. Seen Zhongli. Seen Ganyu. No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet, but we've heard about her. Not yet. Not yet. And yeah, we've seen. There we go. Not bad. Most of the characters are still things of mystery.
Hey, can you hear the frogs croaking? Silly frogs. They're singing along to the sound of the rain. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit.
Well, that was adorable. Again.
Byron said the strange tune was coming from around here, right? But Byron doesn't hear anything.
I was just wondering who in their right mind would come out to a place like this.
Yeon! How'd you sneak up on us like that? You nearly gave Paimon a heart attack.
You look pretty alive to me.
Fair enough.
Ah, you're here for that too? Come with me. I've already reconned the perimeter.
The stuff by the door is in pretty good condition, though. It can't have been too long ago that someone was last living here.
Okay.
This place is completely empty.
Empty,
Doors and
recently
windows
abandoned.
are all fine, so there definitely wasn't a break-in. How strange. It looks like it's been looted, except the bad guys could have sneaked in while the owner was gone.
Seems you've done a pretty thorough inspection. So, any theories on what my...
Yeon, you didn't hide some of the evidence from us on purpose, did you?
Why would I make this more difficult for you? We're on the same side here.
Okay, well... Paimon gives up then.
What about you? Give up as well? Your instincts are pretty good. Or perhaps it's not instinct. The strange melody. Let me share a folk story with you. A long time ago, there used to be a group of bandits in the Liyue countryside who would sound a horn every time they were about to raid a village. But it wasn't a rallying cry to rouse their fellow men. It was a disconcerting tune, meant to intimidate the weak. To escape with their lives, the villagers would abandon their homes and flee overnight, taking only their most valuable belongings with them. The bandits were eventually brought to justice, but the fear and trauma remained in the villagers' hearts. Whenever they heard that melody, they would feel like their lives were in danger once again, and flee immediately. The culprit of this crime exploited that very fear to get access to this house without having to force their way in. The victims obviously will have gotten quite a fright, but at least they won't be in any great danger. The important thing now is to find this copycat criminal. On any other day, that'd probably be a good idea. Take a look around and you'll see what I mean. This criminal is clearly well-versed both in using music. Not only did they stay off the muddy road to avoid leaving footprints, It looks like they were also careful not to bring any gadgets with so much as a trace of elemental energy. Evidently, they were intent on keeping even the most experienced investigators off their Unfortunately for them, I'm one of the best trackers in the business. They're not about to get away with their little scheme on my watch.
All right.
So basically, if we
Mm-hmm. As long as you can keep up. Since the culprit's trying to be cautious and low...
Good. Yep.
Here, look at this. These tracks are superficial, but they definitely didn't occur naturally. Something heavy was being dragged this way, meaning we're headed in the right direction.
Got it, let's go.
Huh. Their pace is increased. Normally, people carrying a heavy load slow down as their journey goes on when they start to tire. Whatever's motivating them to speed up must be psychological. For instance, reaching the home stretch.
Ah, dope. So could it be like that feeling when you just get home from work and realize you have to use the bathroom, so you rush and put everything by the wayside and just drop all your stuff like that? I assume. Never happened to me, so I wouldn't know.
Come on.
No season for their antics. Okay, good. Ooh, that was cool. Hey, guy. What's up, bud?
Hey! Who are you?
The evidence is conclusive. Okay, confess and we'll go easy on you.
You kidding me? You think I'm scared of you?
Perhaps not, but you should be.
Curses. Seems like you're not all talk after all, but there's no going back now. Better up my game.
Gotcha.
Nope.
Mercy!
Oh, it's a little late for that. I've come this...
I surrender! I surrender!
Tell us everything. You have one chance. And I'm warning you. Don't make me ask twice.
I won't, I swear.
All right.
You know, so...
This man.
Lantern Rite's nearly here, and I know I'm with the treasure hoarder.
Wow, you're really going to complain to us about that?
No, not at all.
Okay. Continue.
I racked my brains trying to think of what I could do. And eventually, I remembered something from back when I was a kid. The bandits would blow their horn, and my grandma would grab us kids and run. I remember the tune, so I figured I'd try it for myself, but they did. And they just left. It was completely wrong of me. I know.
Give you a chance, huh? Sounds to me like you'd rather strike some kind of...
Yes?
You know how to bargain, I'll give you that. It's just a pity that you didn't confess at the first opportunity. You'll have to take a walk with me. Once we've returned the goods, we'll find the owner of the... You know, as a former victim of this kind of crime yourself, does your greed matter more to you than your fear? More to the point, if you can play a tune from memory, don't you think you should be...
You mean...
Be a musician, my friend.
There's not much left to wrap up, so I'll take it from here.
Well done, Yulon.
What is it?
I'm still not sure how you first got your hands on this information. So play it safe when you get back. Don't mention to anyone that you ran into Mia.
I'm gonna tell everyone.
You helped a lot with the investigation and arrest anyway, so it's perfectly fair for you to get all the credit. See you when I see you. And happy Lantern Rite.
Thanks, Mom. Yelan.
I'm such a pro at this. With her taking it from here, it's as good as resolved. Whoosh! Although, it's kind of a shame that we never got that treasure hoarder guy to play the melody again. Because Paimon's curious. When we were chatting with Mr. Dvorak, music seemed like such a positive thing. And most music is, right? It can help us relax, feel all warm and fuzzy, recall happy memories, or even just think happy thoughts. Paimon never imagined that music could be used to commit crimes.
Comes down to the will of the user.
Oh, really? Huh. Well, anyway, now that everything's resolved, let's get back to Liyue Harbor.
Fly up here and leap.
Crew, set sail for home.
There we go.
Byron, we're back! Everything's all sorted!
That's great.
All right, Byron hurries off. Ningguang!
My greetings to both of you. Long time no see.
Woo!
No need to be so formal with us, Ningguang. We've known each other for a long time now. You must be super busy with all the preparations for Lantern Rite.
Yeah.
Don't mind us.
On the contrary,
Chill.
I think it is those that I have known longest. Alas, on a different day, I would invite both of you inside for some tea. But you're quite right. Trivial matters aside, there's no escaping the fact that we have a grand concert to organize. Once the performance itself is over, we'll then need to invite the representatives of the Iridescence Tour for a discussion on future collaboration opportunities. The financing arrangements alone could well entail many rounds of discussion. Simply put, there will always be work
And
to do.
then, if it goes off well, maybe you can get a good financial backer.
You're already
Well, we can discuss more current affairs if you'd prefer. I trust you saw this year's Mingxiao lantern at the dock.
Yeah!
Yep.
It looked like a goose!
Sea Gazer. I believe you're familiar with him. Legend holds that he was free-spirited and easygoing. People described him as a cheerful soul and a loyal friend. On this marvelous Lantern Rite, we pray that the fallen heroes may be guided home. If the sound of music can flow like the rivers and streams into every corner of the land, perhaps the souls of those who have gone before us will hear the song of a new era.
That
I
sounds
wonder
okay.
whether the melody...
Oh, you're gonna love them! At least, if the guy you mentioned is anything to go by, the Adepti and Heroes of the Past sound like a positive and free-spirited, cheerful bunch! They're sure to be open to new music!
Well, let's hope so. I heard that you'll be going on a search with Ganyu to find the descendants of a fairy lady from a Fontaine legend. I'm sure this quest to uncover the truth behind an ancient story will turn into a most charming tale.
I'll share with you. Absolutely. Fireworks in the distance popping. Paper Sparks. During Lantern Rite, Tian Tian, a recruiter from the Adventurers Guild, is eagerly rubbing her hands together in anticipation of an interesting event. A man's melancholic yearning, adepti and demons, a heartfelt romance played out with paper. Vigilance at sea. During the Lantern Rite, Hujing, a navigator of the Crux Fleet, seems to be preparing for a unique training test. Liyue Harbor, an adventurer is busy with a certain task. All right. So we got a while. that gets me coins and books. Coins and books, coins and books, coins and books. Cool. When Festive Fervor reaches 800, you'll have the opportunity to invite a character to join your party. Full up. I could do Yunjin. Full up. I could do Chongyun. I could do Ningguang. I didn't even think about that. Got him, got him, got him. So I have 4 options. Yao Yao, Ningguang, Chongyun, or Yunjin. Handheld fireworks. A new screen. Between Moonlit Hills. Guest of noble character. Alright. Also 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. Alright. So we got a lot to do. We got more of the Lantern Rite to play. We had to go explore the desert. Luckily, we got some time to do this. 17 days. We are going to be playing a couple other games right now. We're finishing up One Piece Odyssey. Which I am going to be playing again tomorrow, I believe. We also have Fire Emblem Engage coming out tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be doing that tomorrow. I'm going to be trying to do that soon. This is going to be my very first Fire Emblem game. And Forspoken next week. So, it's 4 big games right now. Genshin, Odyssey, Fire Emblem, and Forspoken. I'm going to be trying to alternate back and forth, so I will probably be back to play more Genshin. Possibly... I'm going to try maybe for Sunday morning. I don't know if I can do Saturday morning, and I don't think I can do Sunday afternoon. Well, I know I can't do Monday afternoon. I'm going to try and find it. I'm going to post about it on my Twitch calendar, so make sure you are following that. Guys, that is what I'm going to call it for now. I want to give a shout out to K-Maddox for keeping me company for a while and chatting with me. It's been good talking to you. Anyone else, if you are watching this on Twitch, make sure to give me a follow. If you're watching this when it goes up on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. You guys know what to do. That's going to be all for this thing I'm doing, though. So, guys, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you. Until next time. Peace.